could never find him. Take a look at one Carlos's conversation with the UFO guy.
What do you think? Do you believe in UFOs?
Oh, definitely. I'm planning a trip. We're going out to Air Force One. Air Force One, where they found all that stuff. They're out there, man. I'm flying in a plane, and I'm always hallucinating. But who really knows what I'm looking at?
You think there's little green men out there?
They're little green men too. They could be made of water. I don't even know. Who knows, dude? Who knows?
But there's no proof. Just people's accounts.
You're right, there's no proof. Right, there's no proof of Jesus. That's just kind of where I see things. I'm planning a trip. We're going out to Air Force One. Air Force One, where they found all that stuff. They're out there, man. I seen them. I've been out there all over Texas. They're out there, man. I seen them. They got them little graves and stuff. I'm flying in a plane, and I'm always hallucinating. But who really knows what I'm looking at? I'm planning a trip. We're going out to Air Force One. Air Force One, where they found all that stuff. They're out there, man.
Meow. Can you hear me?
I can hear you just fine. Hello, everybody.
Welcome, everybody. We have a great show not planned for you today. Barely kind of planned.
I like those types of shows. I feel like they get a little bit more, they got some juice behind it because the chaos factor's in play.
And yes, I could have boosted the audio on that. I apologize for not doing that. Yeah. So to answer your question in the private chat. Hello, everybody in chat. How do we have 60 comments already? Wow.
You've got some cool ass chatters. That's how.
Thanks, everybody. We have I have some UFO videos to show you guys that I found on the MUFON UFO database. Some interesting ones and other strange news of the day. And maybe, no, we can't do the VHS tape thing today because it just wants to eat the tapes. I'm sorry. That's okay, though. If you don't mind, let's say hi to some people in the chat. Is that good?
Absolutely.
Great. First and foremost, we had Holocron Library Fox. I guess I should point. I mean, what's the point of having this? Anyway, Holocron Library Fox says, looks like the storm is upon you. Correct. It is storming here in our area of beautiful North Carolina. Hi, Douglas Dauntless. Thank you as well for being here. Thank you, everyone who's here. Waylon Todd, Blue Flyer. And we have Tampa G. Never seen you before. Hey. He says he's an alien. He or she.
Very cool. Very cool.
They say that they are an alien. Yes, very cool.
Cool.
Jeremy Burtz, great to see you. And Rocky the Black Dragon. Hi, thank you.
Yeah, what's going on, Rocky? Jeremy.
The lovely MK Ultra. The beautiful Suzanne Eckstein. You would say Stein. I say
Eckstein. Yeah, I would. Yeah.
I say
I put the heat on it. You know.
You do say it a little bit differently around here. Hi, Bone. And we also have, let's see, anybody. Passmaster Dan. Illuminati alumni, basically. Miller's Meat Locker. That's another one I've never seen before. Hey, thank you. I'm glad you dig the thumbnail. Yeah. I just made that thumbnail just right before the show with the kitty cat and the UFO. I made it with AI. Hello, Release the McCracken. Long-time mutual follow of mine. Years. Hi, Soul Curialt. How you doing? Patrick T. I see some Comic Skaters in here. Hello, Comic Skate. Hi, Comic Skate.
Patrick T.
Can you say hi, Comic Skate, MK?
Hi, Comic Skate.
Yay! One of us.
The rare times I look into the camera. I have someone, just real quick, I'm streaming exclusively on pilled.net right now. I'd like to shout out Tennessee Tim.
Ooh, can you share your screen over there so people see how cool it looks? Can you do it?
Yeah.
If you just pause your live, yeah. Yeah, we're going to show you guys pilled.net. If you haven't signed up for it yet, I do recommend it. It's a free speech-oriented website, and you can stream on there. You can post GIFs in the chat. You can do all kinds of silly, fun things. You can make your own GIFs and put those in the chat.
Yeah, here it is right here. Pill.net. I'm
I
giving it a
wish you
shout out,
hadn't
Laurel.
paused it right there, but you know.
I think that's a good spot. You want to get a little bit further?
No, pause it.
I think right here you pull out your puppies, if I'm
Oh,
not mistaken.
you're
If
right.
I,
That's not a
if
good.
my,
Wait till those. Yeah, pause it after those come out, and when my mouth is shut and my hands are down. Anyway, hello Tennessee Tim. Nice to see everybody over on Pill.net. Very cool.
we have 6 live viewers over there, so that's pretty cool.
That's
Pretty
very cool. We had 23 here on YouTube. Hi, Spike and Madness, George Igarog, Itchy Nads. Aliens are real. They jump the fence daily, says Itchy Nads. Okay. George, I already said that. Yep. Be more Busker. Wow. Hello. Oberon says, woohoo, Doomcock on the wall. You rock, girl.
Yes, yes.
I'm getting credit for your stuff.
But in fairness, though, you were probably right there alongside me at the beginning with Doomcock.
It's autographed as well. As soon as I saw that in a box, I was like, no, that's going up on the wall.
Oh, I kept it like safe, and I also have the certificate because I was like a Legionnaire on his Patreon, so I got this certificate that says MK Ultra, like hereby. Whatever.
That's actually very cool because it says, MK. It's very.
I think it says leader or like SAR of psychological operations, MK Ultra or something. Like
oh, nice! He put a little twist on it for you. How cute. Yeah. And Oberon says, woohoo, Doomcock on the wall. You rock, girl, how random. This just showed up, and I wanted to press because of the UFOs and cats. Yes, we will be getting to some UFOs right away because I know that's the fun stuff. Let's get to it right after I'm done saying hi to everybody here. Just one moment. Yeah. All right, that's everybody. Cool. We are caught
welcome,
up.
everybody.
Welcome, everybody.
Now we got a latecomer. We got Jason. He's coming in the chat. Hello.
Sir Jason of Kirkpatrick. Hey, how are you doing? Finally, I'm going to have a UFO thing on my channel. Let's see here.
It has been a minute, hasn't it? I'm completely, guys, if I feel like I'm being kind of quiet, it's because I'm being thrown into this. I don't know what to expect, and that's kind of how I want it. I'm going to experience this with you guys.
I sloppily, half-assedly tried to, not really try, but I put a show together half-assed and I got distracted by 1,000 other things. Started the stream an hour or two late.
Well, last
night,
I
care.
Doing a full Zeitgeist watch, but we decided to hold off on it. I'm very excited about doing that.
Yeah, are we doing that right now? We're not doing an hour.
No, we're not doing that right now, but I would like to do a specific stream to full watch Zeitgeist, the movie.
Correct.
I think it deserves it at this point.
Yeah, because both of us haven't seen that in decades. The Zeitgeist movie from 2007 or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
We will be watching that. Dare I do this? Oh my God. I'm going to dox everything in my life here. If I share this window that I'm about to share with you, we're going to get very intimate really quick. Hold on. All right. Just brace yourselves, people. Sorry. Technical difficulties. Stop that one. Start this one. I have to put up my video editor. And sorry, hold on. I'm editing this UFO video in here. Yeah, go ahead.
That's fine. Study 079. Do you think aliens are curious to drive cars? I was listening to this one channel called Beyond Creepy, and there was within the last 6 months, there was a video he posted, and he like kind of does reads reports.
Yeah, but a UFO video.
Apparently, a guy like his classic UFO over his truck stopped. He got out, hid in a ditch, and these aliens got out and like got into the seat and pretended they were like driving the truck.
Well, where's is it the guy gets the reports from like old sources and new sources and all kinds of stuff?
Yeah, and he sources everything, so you can't go back to the where it comes from. But
that
he looks
cool.
he goes as far back as like 1950s UFO magazines.
Yes,
and,
that I like it when he does that because it's like I'm not going to see that anywhere else. 1950s UFO reports, it's really cool. These are modern day UFO reports here that we got from MUFON. That's the Mutual UFO Network Database. You can sign up there if you want to be able to get in there. You have to pay like $5 or $6 a month to search the database and see the videos that witnesses are uploading, yada, yada, yada. Otherwise, you can't see shit. But I'm going to help you guys out there today and show you the coolest ones from the last couple of days that have been uploaded. It's not going to be the greatest. Let me see. See how that looks back over here on StreamYard. Oh, doesn't look good at all. Sorry. Hold on. I popped the screen out. Now it's a different screen. Let's get this correct here. Ooh. Oh, no. Sorry. Hold on. Hey, sing a song or something. Do a dance.
I'm gonna do a little dance right here. I want to talk about this thing I just found. This is a 1980s backpacking headlamp. It takes an obscene amount of AA batteries, but it still works.
Where'd you find that at?
I got it for my retro backpacking collection. I collect backpacking gear for funsies. And that's something that I came across in a consignment shop in Charlotte, North Carolina. That was pretty cool. Nice to dig it up, see it still works and all that.
Cool beans. Very cool.
Oh, that though, haven't been doing too much. For the Zeitgeist thing we were going to do last night, I went on a deep dive last night watching Jordan Maxwell videos. And I don't know if anybody in chat's ever heard of him, but he's definitely like the source for a lot of the sovereign citizens type attitude. So it's all things about like your name is actually a corporation. So it's the thing that Wesley Snipes tried to do and then got locked up for tax evasion.
Alrighty. One moment, please. Sorry. I'm trying to think about the best way to do this. Hold on. Go like this. I swear I have something cool. Don't go anywhere, folks.
Here's an interesting. Here's a question that maybe you might know. Douglas Dauntless. Who's the guy that first said that aliens probed him? That's a great question. Who was that guy?
Was it one guy?
Someone had to be the first, right?
Maybe he's talking about the fire in the sky. What's his name? Travis Walton? Did they probe him? I'm not sure.
I'm looking this out right now.
I don't want to make any false allegations about who's been probed or not.
Yeah, I feel like that would be a lawsuit. Like, no, I wasn't the first one probed.
Right. He was just the 57th one probed. Okay.
I think it's taking us to the early 1950s. That has to be like a name, like the first guy.
Search first man ever probed by aliens. See what comes up. Sorry, folks. It's a complicated matter here. I'm working on it. It's from Italy, the one I'm trying to show you.
What is the context of it? Is it just a recent UFO sighting?
It's a recent UFO sighting. They uploaded 3 different UFO videos. Okay, I'm going to put it in VLC media player. See if that works. Perfect. Okay. Yeah. They had a nighttime one and then daytime one, and here we go. It's coming. What's this? Oh, okay.
Where is this at now?
Somewhere in Italy. Let me see here. It is in Scalea, Italy. Scalea, Italy. Now you can't really see it good in my video editor. I zoomed in on it. It doesn't matter because we don't speak the language. Who knows what they're saying? But in my video editor, I zoomed in on it because it's really cool looking. Hold on. Can you guys still? Is it still playing right now?
Yes, I see water movement, so it's playing.
Damn
That's all
it.
I got. It's right down at the very bottom. I see something playing.
Damn it. It's all at the top. The cool shit's at the top. I swear to God, man. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
There's cool shit happening up there.
Yeah, this is like super TikTok high. This is really
Yeah, it's great. Like they filmed it vertical, which is astounding. Very astounding. Okay, I'm gonna export this real quick. The one that I zoomed in on it. Because it's weird. It's really weird. I swear to God.
Sure.
Anyway. Yeah, in the meantime.
I feel like I want to say to answer the probe question. I feel like it was Betty and Barney Hill. But I
Did they say they were probed, both of them? I got that they got abducted one time, wasn't it?
Yes. I want to say they both implied there was some sexually oriented probing happening. Let me look back into the case.
Ooh la la. Like very interesting.
Like they both finished, you know.
Nice.
The aliens didn't neglect the bean.
Yeah, my mom thinks that she was abducted when she camped out in the woods there where the fire in the sky happened a long time ago.
Yeah, when we actually looked kind of more into that, it's shockingly close to where Travis Walton's abduction case took place. And last night I watched a video on it.
On what?
What's that?
What did you do? You watched a video on what? Sorry.
Oh, on Travis Walton's case last night. It was one that Steve Cambion put out of Truth Seekers. He covered the because I guess the other witness to the event said he's no longer speaking on the event, and he's kind of on the fence right now whether or not he's claiming that it actually happened, like he saw the abduction or not. I think he's kind of leaning towards he's saying that.
That's only one guy that recanted out of like 4 of them.
Yeah, yeah, and he was the guy. I guess the reason what started the hostility between him and Travis Walton. The guy's name is Roger Moore or something. Roger Michaels. I'll look it up real quick. But he isn't involved in, I guess, a current project for like a new Fire in the Sky remake, and Travis Walton didn't cut him in on
For the movie deal?
the movie deal. Which
Really?
I don't think that necessarily takes away the credibility of it. I don't think it takes away or adds anything to it. I think it's.
I mean, it explains why he would be kind of being a bitch about it, because if he's not in the deal, or is he out of the deal because he came out
yeah,
and said
it explains why he's not saying. Yeah, it's explaining why.
that. Got you. Okay.
Not 100%. Travis Walton.
Up here on the screen, we have the MUFON UFO database. This is where I obtained the files that I'm trying to show you. Struggling to show you. Right now, it's still rendering at 25% on my computer. But yeah, this is where you can go if you pay the $5 or $6 a month and see the latest sightings. What I do is as soon as you get here, you clear the country. Otherwise, it's United States only. Push submit. You can see the latest 50 sightings on here that people have uploaded. These are the raw video files here on the right. Very cool. You push this view button here if you want to see their text sighting report. Sometimes it's very lengthy and crazy. Sometimes it's very factual. Sometimes it's people just trolling, but always very interesting. Let's see if the Italy one is on here still. Yeah, this is the one that I'm trying to show you. 3 avvistamenti registrato con iPhone, which translated to like 3 videos recorded. 3 sightings recorded with iPhone 11 is what it translated over to. But yeah, right now that's at 65%. I have to zoom in on it. I have to zoom in on it for you because it's really crazy what's going on in the video.
Okay, I trust you. I'm
Trust me.
excited.
Yeah. In the meantime, yeah, I would like to click on these, but then it tries to tell you that, oh, wait, no, it is working. Okay. Whatever. We'll look at some other shittier ones for a second while that's, doing what it does. This is what most of them look like here is, do you guys see this blob? You see a blurry blob right there?
Yes.
That's what the majority of these submissions will look like. Very bad quality.
Well, it's hard to get focus on something far away in the sky in
At night.
Yeah.
On a cell phone.
Yeah. That would take some serious camera work.
Well, yeah. Well, they always say, oh, if UFOs are real, everyone has a camera on them at all times. Why didn't they capture it? Look what happens when you try to capture it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, it's not.
Got a comment here from George Egerogue. I think that many abduction stories are something like night terrors. I once had one where a shadowy man tried to enter my room. It felt so real. I've had night terrors before, and it sounded like someone was running down a hallway at me. I couldn't see nothing because my room was dark, but it sounded like there was activity all around me. And specifically, someone running down a long hallway, echoey, coming right at me. It was very strange.
Did you go up to check what it was?
Well, I couldn't move because I was in that sleep paralysis.
Oh, that's not it's not a night terror. That's sleep paralysis, dude.
Oh, I thought they were kind of one and the same.
I've woken up with night terrors. That's where you wake up out of a sleep. And like what I do is I jump up out of bed because in my mind, I thought I saw a spider, even though I was asleep. And I'm still convinced there's a spider somewhere while I'm half awake, like on the other side of the room because I've jumped up. That's to me is a night terror. But a sleep paralysis is like completely different. And that is also terrifying. So
you've woke me up a couple of times. It's kind of a frightening thing. I'm always on high alert when I'm shaking awake. I'm always like, blah, blah,
you should hear. Oh, it goes. You go. This is what you do.
What's happening?
You gasp like a scared woman. It's really funny. Dude.
Oh, I don't know why you gotta go there with it.
Well, you do. Even if it's tuna, you go. If it's our cat, you go.
Tuna is especially terrifying because I've never had a cat in my house before. So it's the feeling of a cat jumping on you in your sleep. That in my head, that is an alien face sucker. That's all kinds of things.
You just wake. You wake up like, like, what the fuck, dude? It's so funny, dude. I had to stop myself from laughing every single time. I'm like, hey, babe. When I'm just trying to wake you up for coffee, I'm like, calm down. Okay, here might be something. I don't know what this is. Oh no, this is the same shitty one from before. Hold on. I'm doing good. I think I'm doing good so far today. I think we're on a roll.
This is a casual stream. It's kind of like, hey, hang out with us while we surf.
Yeah, just be my friend and understand where I'm coming from.
What's going on, Matt G? Welcome.
Maybe this is the one where I zoom in on it later. Maybe.
I see something though slowly moving up.
Yeah,
It's definitely moving.
Yeah, but I stabilized it. I zoomed in on it. I did all kinds of shit to it that, for the life of me, I can't even reach this player button down here. Let's see. Ay, caramba. Oh, here we go. I zoomed in on it. As I told you guys. Ye of little faith. But I don't know why I exported it in the wrong aspect ratio. Oops.
Ooh, I got 100 cookies on pill.net from a JT Dank. Thank you very much.
Thank you, pill.net.
Also, welcome Green Dragon 64. He welcomes me to the Foxhole family. I got David Sloan. I think he shared the stream. Thank you very much for that. Tennessee Tim still here.
Heck yeah.
Welcome.
Cool. I'm just going to export the same video in the proper aspect ratio again. But it is zoomed in here. But it's a thing. It's warping. It's flipping around. There's another thing there. And it looks crazy to me. But then they have a daytime video of the same object.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
I see what you're seeing. I see this thing kind of flipping around. Looks like it's turning. And it doesn't look like it's a perfect kind of shape. It looks very weird, very Elephant Man head-ish.
Yeah. Let me go back to MUFON because I don't like to play gatekeeper. I'm going to put the direct link to each one of these 3 Italian movie or UFO videos in the chat. I think you can click them even if you're not a member of this website and download them yourself and see what I'm talking about here. I'm not crazy. So hold on. Let me get that. We don't gatekeep information here. Here's the first one. That into the YouTube chat right now so you guys can investigate this raw footage for yourself. Sorry about that. Waylon Todd, thank you for the $10 foreign currencies. To go when it's all mods on chat. You both cool. Thank you.
Hey, thank you very much, Waylon Todd. Is it all mods in chat? Oh,
hi,
wow,
Matt
it really
G.
is all mods in chat.
Is Past Master Dan? Hi, Hell Dear. Hi, everybody. What's wrong with having a bunch of friends in the chat?
No, it's fine.
Yeah, my mods don't go crazy.
Go check.
They don't censor people. It's okay if they're mods. Hi, Blarbful. It just means I trust them. They're not out here censoring and banning people from saying anything. You guys can say whatever you want. Hi, Roger Claiborne. Yeah, Claiborne.
In fact, I will promote the crazier the thing you want to say. Yes,
yeah,
do it.
We'll highlight it.
Oh, we'll talk about it. Yeah, I'm totally down. Like I said, I'm still looking into this Tartaria stuff. I'm trying to nail down who is the best person to bring on to interview about this Tartaria.
The conspiracy theory that
there was a ancient civilization. Well, yeah, not even ancient civilization, just an old civilization.
Okay, so I put the first link to the first video in there. Did people see that? I'm the link to the second Italian video. Wait, no, I didn't because I didn't push the enter button. There's the first one. You guys let me know if you can download it. It's not a virus. It's from MUFON. Just calm down. And let me get the third one. Put it in there as well. This is for you to do your own raw investigating. Okay. Carry on. Were you going to say something there?
No. If you want to throw those in the private chat, I'll throw them in the pill.net chat. See what it does.
Oh, yeah.
First time. I'd be curious.
For sure. I'll get those for you. Here's the last one.
And Roger asked, anybody have ever seen a tiny size UFO before? I was Halloween backpacking trip to a far off small old cemetery that was literally like stones for the grave markers. I camped out there and right at sunset, I saw a very small light come down through the woods and I got within about 15 feet of it. And it was just this kind of, I'll say apple size, maybe a little bit smaller light. And it looked like that vortex thing people saw in Norway that ended up being like a rocket ship or something. But it had that same similar swirl to it. And it floated right on by me. It was really wild. So yeah, I've seen a tiny UFO.
See, I would just assume it's a bug or something and dismiss it maybe. But I have seen weird things. I've got things on camera on my channel that were like, it looked like a swarm of bugs. Yeah, I don't know.
Mm,
A tiny
weird.
UFO. I'm open to it.
I mean, it's unidentified. It's flying. And I don't know. It was definitely an object. I don't know what it was.
Yep.
It fits the site. It fits the criteria.
Roger Claiborne says, "Hi Sheila, saw a needle-sized UFO under the high beams of an LED flashlight. It even interacted with me." Roger, very interesting. How did it
What?
interact with you? What did it do? Did it say hello? Did it dance? Why are you yikesing at me, Patrick? Stop it. I don't like it when you say yikes. I don't like it when you do that. What are we yikesing about? Anyway, I'm gonna stop sharing this. I've seen things, Sheila aliens. Well, and recorded them. They're all. I mean, I feel like I've explained this so many times, and shown my videos too many times on this channel. But Sheila Aliens is the YouTube channel. This one is Sheila Alien that I'm on. Sheila Aliens has my UFO videos that I recorded on YouTube. Jabba the Ender of Stream says, sorry, there aren't enough mods in this chat, and it's pretty disgusting seeing all the non-blues. Wow.
Oh, division in the chat.
I didn't know there was like a class hierarchy forming in the chat.
I'm aware of it. I just wasn't sure how many people was aware of it.
Sound Healer, never seen her before. Hello, welcome. Around 1987, I've seen from very close something like a blue boomerang with the size of a drone. That was crazy. Yeah.
I wonder if that could have possibly been military, because remember, what's that Air Force officer that was feeding out? He was a psyop, feeding out fake information because they were covering up drone technology. Oh,
yeah.
Was it
could
Captain Doolittle or something? Dooley? Doty. Richard Doty.
Oh, yeah, that sounds familiar. That one does sound familiar.
Yes, there was an actual Air Force captain who, because they were testing government drones in like the late 80s, maybe early 90s, and this guy who thought they were UFOs filming them, the government started feeding this guy UFO information, and had this guy believing they were all UFOs to keep him off the track of what they were actually testing, which was drone technology. And this all came out. That's legit. And it drove that guy insane, and he ended up Minecrafting himself. So it was a big deal. Yeah. It's a great movie called The Mirage Men about the whole situation.
I hope anyone in the chat, did you guys click the links to those videos? Because I have too much technical difficulties to, solve this on stream without going away for like 5 minutes. I hope you guys, click the links and downloaded them, and we'll be investigating those videos up close for yourselves. It is MUFON case number 133523 from Italy. Let me share my screen again. We'll look at some of these other ones that are just up sitting there on MUFON for the heck of it. Because I'm being a bad hostess. Bad ape. Bad ape.
Bad ape. Oh, man. That was a good, how would you like the finale of We'll get into it on another
Planet of the
time.
Apes?
Yeah, how'd you like the finale of it all?
I liked it. It was too happy of an ending. I feel like something else is going to happen after that. Like that's just the beginning of another war. I mean, the battle is won, but the war is still going. I feel like because there's other humans.
Really? At the end,
there's other humans elsewhere in the country of the United States that they're on.
Yeah, but that virus is now causing us to become almost de-evolutionized.
Oh yeah.
So
yes.
the people they do run into,
monkeys.
It turns us into basically the intelligence of monkeys. Yes.
I think that's fascinating.
Yeah.
Fascinating. I wonder
to the next one.
How far in the opposite direction does it make you into a monkey? I have to wonder.
Well, that little girl had it, and she was like still nice, but she's
sweet.
She was sweet. So like it appears to be you still keep some intelligence.
But is it going to turn into like them becoming rapists and shit? Because that's just that's the dark path to go down.
Monkeys? Is that what you think?
The humans raping resorting back to raping. Like monkeys just kind of take who they want to fuck.
Well, I mean, because of the old movies, because these are prequels, we actually see what the world looks like after this, and they're just using us as like slaves to do like their gardening and all that.
Oh,
spoiler alert!
Gardening is nice. You guys see this crap? A misty orb that looks like a rocket launch. Anyway, it's only a 4-second video. Don't pay it any mind. It's something interesting. We can go back and find something else on this tab. MUFON. I recommend if you're into UFOs and you want to see footage that hasn't been picked apart by other YouTubers and made into a sensational nonsense, just come on here and you can search your town, your city, find videos that people have posted from there. You can do all kinds of stuff. Like what's this? I can just look at anything. Ooh, la la. There's a dot in the sky. Do you see? Okay, I'm only asking because every time I click something, it takes me away from the screen to see if you guys can see it. There's a dot in the sky.
Okay, yeah, I see a dot above a tree in the sky.
It would appear there's a video associated with that report as well as the picture. So,
Oh, so this is a still photograph?
Yep. This is from
Interesting.
Maryland. It looks like it has a saucer feature, like a fat saucer, they said right here. Maryland, this was from 2019. I don't know why they just now posted it, but there's a video associated with it. Let's see if it can play in, no, it can't play in the browser because it's a mauve, even on an iMac.
What do you think is the best UFO footage out there?
Best UFO footage. Wow, wee, wow. Good question. I think seeing
Jane Max.
My friend Seeing UFOs PA had a bunch of good sighting and videos back in the day. There's this guy who used to film orbs in trees. I can't remember what he's called. He was cool. Yeah. Sorry, that's not very helpful.
Okay.
But
I was just curious.
none of the
seeing what was,
mainstream
like, the best one.
footage. I mean, it would be nothing that anybody knows about. It would not be any of the. I feel like all the mainstream stuff is kind of nonsense.
Well, that's why I think it's kind of cool if you, showcase somebody, like, what your favorite is, despite whether it's a mainstream one or not. That'd be
Yeah,
curious.
I mean, yeah, I'd like to give them the respect of planning that out properly. But yeah, I could definitely
Okay.
sit down and do that for a stream for sure.
We'll put it on the list.
Yeah, I would love to do that. I'd like to sit down and really think about that and dig up these older, like, great channels that might not be active any longer, but had great footage back in the day and stuff like that. I'd like to maybe even find someone who's currently recording stuff. If
Yeah,
anybody
look.
knows anybody, drop it in the chat or the comments, or send me or MK DM on Twitter. I'm at Sheila Aliens. He's at MK Ultra Hikes. And we are open to submissions for any of this kind of stuff. If you are seeing stuff, yeah.
Yeah, totally. And any type of news stories you want us to cover throughout the week for a weekday morning show, let us know. Douglas Dauntless says, from the ISS, the big disc and long tether. I remember that video, the tether experiment.
Oh,
which I
that
think was
one
done
immediately
off
crossed
the
my mind.
shuttle.
That
one
crossed my mind. However, I know what one I can think of, but that one, once they said it was ice particles, I was like, maybe it was. I don't know. But
the only thing that's weird is it's turning in space. Things
weird.
are flying around it. So if it was ice, it would just be going in one direction.
When people are like, "Oh, it flashed a laser," but those were the boosters, like boosting. That's what they do, and that's what would displace the particles. But there is footage from a Russian cosmonaut. This is what it is. This is the best one I know of because it was a living creature up there in lower Earth orbit below the ISS. It was a snake whittling the worm. You ever see that one?
Oh yes.
And I think it was Buzz Aldrin or somebody like that. It said, yeah, there's just like amino acids up there. They link up in a chain and they do their thing out there.
Well, he said that.
They become living organisms, and they are. Yeah, this thing was wiggling like a freaking snake. A big, giant, transparent, translucent white worm.
Wow,
in
space
lower
organism.
Earth orbit. Maybe I could find it real quick. I'm not sure.
Oh, J Max, we got another Scars Club member here. Scars Club represents. She was actually wearing my hat.
Yeah, anything cool that I have is Mike's, but I do agree with the thing that I'm representing.
We both agree. Scars Club is cool.
Yes, we love Scars Club. Let me see. ISS worm UFO footage. What's that guy's name?
There was also the angel sighting from, I think, the first Mercury orbit with John Glenn. Yeah, well, he said that there was these almost light beings outside the window and described them as being, maybe I'm confusing myself. Maybe it was a Russian cosmonaut who reported this, but it was on one of the first orbits that man's ever done. Quite a few things from that early astronaut era, like they were checking us out when we first left the atmosphere.
Oh, his name was Story Musgrave. Does that sound familiar?
Yeah, yeah. He was a long-time shuttle astronaut. He's on pretty much any time you see the Discovery Channel do a UFO show about NASA, he's going to be on it. He's a very he got that Stephen Greer neck. You know what I'm talking about? That reptile.
Yes. Yeah,
kinda
like
thing
his
going
skin
on.
is too tight for his body.
Yeah, very much
Something's
like
going
this.
on there. I have this Story Musgrave footage with the snake if you guys would like to see that.
Yeah, totally.
Play the audio as well for you guys.
Flying objects in space. Dr. Musgrave does not believe they are craft from another planet.
On 2 of my missions, and I still don't have an answer.
Shitty quality.
I have seen
It's crazy watching some of these because this was a Fox show. It's crazy to see some of these network television what they look like nowadays. I remember watching this on 25-inch TV and it looked fine.
I've seen this in perfectly fine quality. This is just not the best screen capture of a screen capture of a screen capture that's happening here.
certainty.
This is just some
that
YouTube.
other living
There it
creatures
is.
are out there.
Oh man, there's better
Yeah.
footage.
Incredibly primitive,
Look
more
at that
primitive than
thing.
some.
Oh, and it's
It
actually
could be. It looks shockingly like. And I want to be crass here, but it looks like a double-sided. With like a
really. Oh, I thought you were
with
gonna
a
say
battery.
helix, like the human DNA code, but you're talking about something totally.
That sounds
different.
more professional. We'll go with that. Yeah.
Mhm.
I was thinking more Requiem for a Dream kind of thing.
butt to butt, ass to ass. All right, very good. But
Oh,
there's better.
why'd you have to go there? That's disgusting, Sheila. Come on.
I'm just vulgar.
It's just,
But this is a cool worm that was up, and maybe it's him. Is Story Musgrave Russian?
so the organism
No, he's an
and other
American.
Okay, so it was an American who saw this, and this is him describing these amino acids. So,
Civilizations have been around for a million years. That are
American
doing
physicist.
unimaginable
I think it sounds like he's talking about something else. Hold on.
kinds of things.
So it's like a link. It's a chain of things that are like wiggling together. Need the audio.
Whoa.
So there's better footage. If you can find the better Story Musgrave footage, he saw a snake in space. Very cool. So for me, I guess that would be the only like mainstreamish one I can think of off the top of my head that is really, really good that people might know about. So there's that. Yeah.
Yeah, bringing up some information on him. He has done 1, 2, 3, 6 space shuttle missions. He's 88 years old. He's still around. Well, he's a lot older than. It's weird seeing. I remember him being more younger, but I guess that was 30 years ago. So yeah, he would have been 50. But yeah, Musgrave UFO video.
I
have a hard time.
I'm sorry.
sorry,
Go
what?
ahead.
Oh, I wonder what he's up. Like, I wonder. I'm always surprised when an astronaut comes out and talks about UFOs. I'm always suspicious because NASA never a straight answer. Classically, their tagline. So, is this a psyop kind of situation, or do you think they let him?
I don't know if that was him
what's going
speaking
on?
in that footage when whoever was speaking there was talking about aliens being here for like centuries or something like that. Like, I don't know if that was this. I don't know who was speaking. So, I don't want to misquote.
gotcha.
But one of the astronauts was saying that there's like living amino acid chains up there, which is basically what we saw in that footage. This is a footage that we have here from. I'll let you guys know where it's from. It's the United States. There's audio associated with this, I believe. Maybe not. Maybe there isn't. Yeah. Kind of weird. I can't tell if it's just out of focus what's going on here, but in the audio, the guy's like, "Is that a triangle?" And his friend's like, "I don't know." Like, whatever. It goes on for a hefty, like 4 minutes, I believe. 2 or 4 minutes.
Master Dan says NASA in Native American means to deceive. Interesting.
NASA? Wow. A very straight answer. Okay, well, I'm still perusing some other current ones. It's like a shit show if you don't click ahead of time to see what the good ones are, which, I didn't do the greatest job of today. It's all right.
It's
See, we have
fine.
a green
I
dot.
think it's gonna fine. It's a nice chill stream.
I do have other weird news to get to, but I really wanted to show you guys some. Okay, when we take a break later, I'm gonna dig up some. I'm gonna put together some proper UFO footage, but maybe we should just go on to the weird news for now. Sorry, you guys.
Yeah, I'm down for some weird news.
Fully distracted. You guys, if you were watching me earlier, you saw me. I fell off the hammock. I fell off the hammock 3 times today. So give me a break, please.
Wasn't a few of those times for money though?
No, it was never for money. I fell off
Okay.
one time to entertain them. I had already received a super chat just for being myself.
Oh, I got you. So it was more of a okay. I got you.
Yeah, and then I asked them, hey, you guys want to see me fall off the hammock again? Not for money, just for free. I'll do it for free. Just like I put my boobies out for free. Blah, blah, blah. All right. Booby monster. So we have some strange news today. There was a feral wolf man found in Germany.
Ooh, yes,
And-
you wanted to get more into this story.
Correct. What I do here is I search Google News for the word mysterious. It's not that hard. The wolfman here. A mysterious naked wolfman spotted in Germany by some hikers. And this is legit AF. Let's see.
A wolfman captured roaming in the jungles. No, it's not
What?
a
Oh, you
scene
gay.
in the
What
Stone Age
are you
or a
gay?
chapter
Yeah.
of caveman from your history books, but rather a picture that has emerged from Germany. Look at this picture.
Look at this picture.
Whoa.
He's a hairy fucker. Look how long this hair is. How does that even happen? He has
Oh
a
yeah, that's
spear.
very hairy.
He's got a spear. He's returned to apehood. He's become an ape. And he's just a feral person living in the mountains in Germany. I would love to know everything about this man.
So apparently, this is a man who was spotted in the Harz Mountains of central Germany by two hikers. He appeared to be holding a wooden spear at the foot of a ruined castle. Hikers say the man appeared to be his.
I'm sorry, I
in
missed a
his
super
40s
chat.
And just wouldn't take his eye off them.
After the
The
story.
encounter took 10 minutes. Authorities say that
And I got some
they have
info
been
about the mountain
receiving-
range.
They have been receiving reports over the past 5 years of a figure wearing a wolf costume or wolf fur in the forest.
A wolf.
Is it a human or some mythical creature? We can
Is it a what? What did he say? A wolf man. I thought he said
I
woman.
think is it a wolfman or a mythical creature?
I love his accent. That's the
Me
why
too.
are you gay accent.
Yeah, but why is he gay?
Why are you gay?
Why are they assuming that's a guy in a costume? If those Bigfoot reportings and werewolf reports
That
and all
don't look
that,
like a freaking costume at all.
but that's definitely like a like the Rudolph Red-Nosed Reindeer type of what do you call it? Abominable snowman.
This one right here, like the claymation. Yeah, I guess that would be what's living up there if it's a snowy area, but that's not what we saw there. Chris Holm, Skinny Chad Zuma. Hey, what's up?
Hey, Chad, welcome
Dabbleverse in the
Dabbleverse.
Hi,
Double.
Dabbleverse. Hacka.
You gotta show those Stuttering John AI pictures at some point too.
I don't think anybody in my audience currently cares about that because they don't even know really who he is or why he's funny. But Stuttering John, I did make Stuttering John AI images and they are immaculate. So Skinny Chad Zumok says, "Poof. Hey guys, is that a Chad Zumok thing? I don't know.
I'm taking it as that internet meme where that guy walks up to you ever seen that guy where he walks up to like car salesman and they're like, yeah, you want to take a look at this car? And he goes, when he walks away, all dramatic. You ever seen that?
Is it that one funny guy that you're always showing me clips of?
I'm sure I showed you a clip of him before.
Probably, yeah, very good. Yeti footprints. Those aren't Yeti. What? Indian Army tweets these pictures. Oh, okay, that's something.
That
totally
was from a
different.
couple of years ago. That was they're just kind of like picking up whatever recent. Like when was the last time they ran some sort of like wild man story? So this was
They're
from a couple of
drawing
years ago.
spurious correlations here.
Yeah, that are just useless. Going like, oh look, one time the Indian Army found Yeti footprints.
Yeah,
But I did look
exactly.
up some information about that mountain range, the Harz Highland Germany mountain range. It is some of the
where'd you
highest
find it?
altitudes, some of the most rugged terrains in Germany.
Now, how could a
So-
human live there in a feral manner? What would he eat, and what would he use that spear for? What could he possibly survive off of? If
I
not
have no
humans,
idea.
if not other humans.
I would think fish would be an option. That'd be useful with the spear.
In the frozen mountain, there's gonna be fish around there.
Well, from what I'm looking
Oh.
at in the pictures of it, it looks like it's just a pretty nice woodsy mountain range. It doesn't look. It doesn't look too crazy.
So yeah, that's something that's all over the news right now. If you look it up, that
Here it
happened.
is right
somebody
here. You can
spotted.
take a look at it. There's definitely a lot of lakes and stuff.
Did you add it to the thing? I got about 40 tabs open right now. Oh,
Yeah, it's
you know
down
me-
here.
You know how to add that? You put there you go. Add
There
to
you go.
stream. There
Here's
you
the
go. You
mountains
did
in
it.
question. I did it, everybody.
Thank you, Chad. By the way, You did it. Okay, they look treacherous.
Yeah,
don't-
but plenty of creeks and streams and lakes. So yeah, I can see spearfishing. Maybe he straight up takes down deer with that. Hides up in the trees. He's
All I
furry.
see is I'm funny. It's funny because you understand maps more than the lay person, but I'm just like, okay, it's a flat map. I need to see 3D terrain and shit for me to understand what's going on here.
Oh
Looks like
yeah. Well, the
desert.
darker the color through here is definitely the higher the altitude, and then white being the highest, which is snow cap. So you have this,
Oh,
and then you have all these
yikes.
obviously the blue spaghetti lines, all water. You got some lakes
Spaghetti
here.
lines. Oh yeah, wow. I never would have guessed that was water. Just kidding. Great. And all that's green, flourishing like land there in Germany, right?
From what it looks like, just a little cursory looking at the map. I'm sure it's some sort of national park they probably have too.
Very cool. Ooh, don't even ask about what this is. Is that? Let me see. Nope, that's something to do with communicating with ghosts for that screenplay we're writing. Talking about.
Oh, is that up on mine?
Ooh, you're roboting or I'm roboting. One of the two is happening right now.
I think we both are.
Perfect.
I want to welcome the 19 viewers on pilled.net. Welcome, welcome.
But that is a ton of viewers. Wow. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. Yeah, I swear I have more stuff here for you. No, hold on.
Chris Holmes,
what else
Skinny
happened?
Chad Zumach says that guy is just waddling off the grid. Yeah, and I had a theory that I talked to Sheila about earlier that, like, if you put domesticated pigs out, like pigs that we would hunt, just kill for bacon and all that, if you put them out in the wild, they become feral hogs in, I think, 3 generations. So what if
It's
humans do the same thing? What if humans, if you leave them in the woods, what if we get hairier, get all more animalistic? Could that be an option? We're very similar to pigs too, even like genetically and like organs wise.
And I was saying that I think that the pig, even the one pig, will start growing hair the same while it's still alive. Like, and then it's babies will be hairier and hairier. So yeah, maybe that guy. Maybe if we just go out into the wild long enough, we'll grow long hair. Like now, he looks like about fourth generation. He looks 4th generation and a hairy man, kind of.
Sure, but it makes me wonder if there's like a population of them out there. Like, is there a family of them out there? That'd be cool.
Yeah, I mean, do they have a language? How do they communicate with each other? So very interesting. Yeah. They got people buying land in Bay Area, but really rich people. Like they shouldn't let one rich fashion company buy up so much land. There should be a limit to this. Don't you think?
Oh yeah, totally. It's just that's a hard thing to manage because any large company can build up a front company to buy something.
Yeah, right.
It's just be almost no way to like regulate
it. It's a
it.
land grab happening in California.
And
right
ultimately, if you got the money, you should be able to buy whatever you want. Ultimately.
Yeah, you could. I don't want to be a liberal and tell them that they can't spend the money how they want to spend it, but then they hike up prices when they go to rent it out to everybody. Mysterious loud boom that shook the ground reported in Lehigh County. This is upper. I'm not going to pronounce that. Something township, Pennsylvania.
Add that to the stream.
Oh, it's not there. I'm very sorry. This says mysterious loud boom that shook the ground reported in Lehigh County. This is in some township, Pennsylvania. Did you wake up to a loud thud or sway in your bed Friday morning? Several residents in Upper Macon. Someone want to spell out in chat how to pronounce Macongi? You used to live in Pennsylvania. How do you pronounce that?
Let me see it real quick.
M-A-C.
We'll go with Macongi. We'll go with that.
Okay. Upper Macongi Township.
Makunji. That might be Makunji. Well, like
how would the Indians say it? It's probably how it's said. But I mean, Native American.
Makonji. I don't know.
Either way, they reported this. A mysterious loud boom caused the ground to shake at around 8:15 a.m. on Friday morning. Police searched the neighborhood and surrounding communities by foot and drone. Wow. But say they were unable to find any source for the sounds or vibration. No destroyed structures were found. I wonder if it was like a small boom. It sounds kind of big to be making the ground shake for people. I don't know. Just a loud boom. It could be an ice quake, a mist poofer. A mist poofer. Do you know what that is?
Well, no, what is a mist pooper? I was gonna say tannerite. I was like, that could be some people just shooting some tannerite off.
I guess so. Yeah, it could be some country shit going on. Mist poofer is like a French word. Hi, Eric Wart, and it means it's like a
going on, Eric?
mystery. It's a mystery boom. It's like an ice quake. Oh, that's what they blame it on. Sometimes they say it's an ice quake. You get these in the first week of December. The whole news just pops off with mystery booms. You'll see. Jamie Max, thank you for being here. He says, "My beautiful dark twisted faggotry, why do you hate me so much?" Well, that's between you guys. I'll leave that. It's Courtney's Fellowship of Oddballs. Okay, I'm starting to pack the car. Much love. I'll be away from keyboard. Okay. Happy trails to you when you go on wherever you're going in that car. Hi, Josh, 1945.
Yes,
Thanks for
be safe.
being here. Yes. And then catching up with the chat here.
Okay, someone just
Wow.
posted a link to
I'm so
the
behind.
BFROs in Courtney's Fellowship of Oddballs. She posted a link for the latest Bigfoot research.
Is that the Bigfoot sightings map thing or what?
Yes, it has the map up here.
Oh, cool beans. That's like the UFO map thingy, but with Bigfoot. Cool.
I'm just looking to see what some of the latest ones are.
Certainly. No problem. And yeah, sorry. One moment, please. Just bring something up real quick. Indeed.
Nothing too crazy on here. The most recent was last July, 2002, in Orange County. Father spotted. Father and daughter saw it running. Oh wait. This might be.
Where is this at? And how recent was it?
It was July 1st, 2022, in Orange County, North
California?
Carolina.
Oh,
no,
North Carolina. Could you share that screen real quick? I don't know what that map even looks like. I haven't seen it before.
Okay.
What? You don't know how to share a screen?
No, I got it.
I need you to distract while I'm pulling something up. Distract.
Yeah, let's read this report together, y'all.
Very good.
So Orange County, we have 26 acres on the Eno River. Investigator MM notes GPS for where the daughter saw it at sundown near the basketball net. There's GPS coordinates there, so you can go to the exact spot if you're so inclined. Father spotted it a few days later during the day. It was 30 feet or so into the woods and a bit further down the asphalt. That's weird. They're not showing. Oh, here's what the original observation was. My 17-year-old daughter was home alone with our 5 dogs on 6/24/2022. At dusk, she saw something very large on 2 feet standing at the edge of the woods. Dogs never barked. When she looked at it, it spun around and walked off fast. I thought she was seeing things until July 1st, 2022. I began to walk up our driveway. I'm going to zoom in a little bit, guys.
Thank you.
One more. A very large. Where was I at? Walking away in the path through our woods. I stepped back and got one more glance of it. Immediately texted my 17-year-old and said, I need to know where you saw what you saw and what it was. She came home and showed me. She said it was behind the basketball net and almost as tall as the bottom of the net. She saw it for a few seconds from behind as it walked back quickly into the woods and out of view. Right after she heard what she thinks was the sound of it running away deeper into the woods. She described it as a dark in color, 2 legs. I drew what she saw and she said, yes, that's what I saw too. Gonna be honest, if I did not believe they existed until today. Gonna be honest, I did not believe they existed until today. I archery hunt our woods all the time. I've never seen anything like this. Also noticed, I looked for tracks and could find none. I searched for scat and found none. So here's the follow-up investigation done by BFRO investigator Matthew Moneymaker. Ooh, I don't like that name. I spoke to both father and daughter.
Is that a last name that exists?
Yes, and he's very well known in the Bigfoot community. He was one of the members of the Finding Bigfoot TV show thing.
The name Moneymaker is his last name?
With the name Moneymaker, he runs the Bigfoot research organization.
No, unacceptable.
I know. I agree.
Wow. Okay, carry forward. Crazy.
Same. He did this investigation. I just need your credit card number. I spoke with both the father and daughter. They're credible and certain about what they saw. I don't know why I'm supposed to believe an investigator when they say, like, I find them both credible. I don't know this I don't.
How did you vet them? What makes them credible?
Yeah.
And why are you credible to find them credible? Like, type of thing, right?
Totally. Yeah. It's like I'm just here to assume that you are a good judge of person.
Yeah, it's like
neither
we just need to talk about the evidence. Who cares if you can't, it's up to you to decide if they're good, if they're actually like truth telling people, right? You
yes.
can't really,
Yeah, I would think so. Neither
it's
knew
like the
much about the
evidence.
Bigfoot subject before these incidents. They had never heard of the term Patterson footage, which is the classic Bigfoot footage, before, but both recognized the image when they looked it up. Both saw similarities in what they saw. They emphasized the height of the figure they observed. That is what they immediately convinced them it was not human. Both said it was very dark fur. The daughter said the whole body briefly next to the basketball court. The father saw only the shoulders and head as it walked away fast, but he caught it from two different angles as it walked downwards towards the Eno River. The father said there was a tree near the driveway that has fallen over, but is still alive, with some roots apparently intact. The rest of the root ball is sticking up in the air. When he spotted the figure, it seemed to pop up from behind that root ball before walking fast down the hill towards the river. My family is very intrigued by the odd behavior of their dogs. Only one of the dogs is allowed to roam freely around the whole property. The dog doesn't leave the property, as the other dogs will do if allowed to roam freely. It typically chases any small animals it sees and hears near their home, at least barks at the deer. For some reason, that dog, like the others, is very reserved when the creature is around. It does not bark, nor does it chase it. Entering speculation by the wife surmises that the Bigfoot has made friends, quote unquote, with that dog because the dog is free to wander the property all the way to the river. So it has likely encountered the creature before. The only time it does not bark and chase things approaching the house is when people are approaching with whom the dog has already made friends, quote unquote. So that must have
Okay.
happened with this creature already by her reckoning. Interesting. That's an interesting take on that by the wife.
Well, it's like you bought a trail cam for like $30 or something, right? Can't they go get a trail camera and set it up? If this
Yeah.
is a
Ooh,
thing
is
that's
that a
happening on
Mothra?
said, I don't know what this is, but I was roboting out. You were roboting out, and I felt like I was phasing into the robot realm. So I thought I would just put on a robot mask or something until it cleared up.
Yeah, Jeremy
Is
Burst's
this
Bigfoot and
Mothra?
dog getting
Ooh.
along? Question. It has a very Mothra kind of look to it.
I'll believe
There's
that
quite a few.
when I see
Yeah,
it.
most dogs and Bigfoot stories aren't like that. Most dog and Bigfoots, that dog's getting messed up. It's like that guy. It's that 911 phone call of a guy seeing a Bigfoot in his backyard, and he's like, "You better send somebody back here. There's a real big guy back here." And they said, "It is a guy, though, right?" And he's like, "I don't know what it is." He said, "Oh, there he is, right there. He's looking. He's looking right there." And then they're like, "What's he looking at?" He's like, "He's looking at me." You ever heard that one?
No, is it real?
Yeah, it's a real 911 call. I
Can you
heard
bring
that you
that
get
up?
copyright if you play it. The guy is super
They can
finicky
come
about
at
it.
me. They can come at me if
Okay.
they want. And
Yeah, they can come
also,
at you.
they can come at me, bro. Can you then also play the one where the Playboy bunnies saw Bigfoot and his big sling-a-lang dick? After that one,
Yes.
can you play that one?
That would be
Cool.
the Redwood.
Because I haven't
footage.
seen that one yet. I've heard that he has a big unit, and I haven't seen it yet. So we'll watch that one after we listen to that 911 call. Cool.
I have to check to see if this is it.
Okay, no problem. I'll check.
Okay.
I do.
Yeah, and this is in the topic of the dog thing, because what started this was a week prior to this incident that we're about to hear. The
UFO Pulse says that was a real call. I remember it several years ago. Very interesting. It sounds real because for him to assume it was a man first is kind of authentic sounding. But
well, and also a week prior to this, and this is what got us on the subject from that Bigfoot report, is that something killed his dog. Basically, twisted it in half and threw it over I think 8-foot tall fence, and it landed like 30 yards past the
Jesus
fence.
Christ.
And this was a
Wow.
German Shepherd, a large dog. So this is a week after this incident. This is why he's calling the police, because he's concerned. He knows this thing can hurt.
Very
somebody.
interesting. Okay, let's take a look. Listen.
Let's do it.
You muted it, by the way.
Got a strange going on out here. Something
There you
just killed my dog.
Something killed your dog?
My dog went flying through the air over the tree. I don't know how it did it.
Okay.
Damn it, I'm really confused. All I saw was my dog coming over the fence, and he was dead when she hit the ground. I didn't see any cars. All I saw was my dog coming over the fence.
911, what are you reporting?
We got someone or something crawling around out here.
Did you see what it was? Was it a person or an animal or?
I can't tell. All I know is that my central light came on, and I just happened to glimpse and see this thing running across the yard. A good-sized man or something. It looks like a man. I don't know what it was. Just it ran across the yard.
Okay. You've had problems in the neighborhood before?
Yeah, my dog was killed here just recently. I don't know what it was. Whatever it is, it's running. I couldn't catch it if I was going to chase it. So whatever it was standing up. I'm out here looking through the window now, and I don't see anything. I don't want to go outside. Jesus Christ, you better...
Sure.
Get up!
Hello?
Get somebody out here.
What's going on now, sir?
That son of a bitch is about 6'9", I don't know.
Do you see him now, sir?
Yes, I'm looking right at him.
Uh-oh. Okay, hang on.
He's right...
Is he in your yard, sir?
Yeah, God, he's big.
Okay, what's he doing in your yard?
He's looking at me.
Oh, and the guy is on foot.
I don't know what... It's a big, real big person. That's all I can say.
Okay, but it is a person.
Yeah, I'd say it was a person, somebody really big.
That's crazy.
But he's all in black.
Is he a black male or a white male? Did you actually see whether, or was he just wearing black?
He's all black, and he's big. He is big.
So
Wow.
he's not marrying to the idea that this is a person. He's just trying to get someone out there. What he's seeing is very large.
And he's also not like, oh, it has fur. And he was not being like obviously fake about it either.
No.
Which is really
And then with that lead
makes
up,
it creepy.
but yeah, I guess this audio is very he tries to keep it secret. He was like a retired state police officer. He retired government official kind of guy. And yeah.
If you're able to, thank you. That was very interesting. It sounded authentic to me from what do I know, but as far as
it's what a 911 phone
goes.
call for a Bigfoot should sound like.
Yeah, especially you're gonna try to assume that maybe it's a human, just a really tall human. It's a guy, and he's all black. That's creepy. That means that it's just a dark furred, creepy creature.
And this thing was big too. He was like 6'9" might be like the largest number, like height wise. He's trying to get to where it's to explain that something's large. But then he's even after he's saying 6'9", he's like, oh, that's big. That's a big dude. I want to thank Sean Joe on pill.net for the 100 cookies. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. How kind.
Very kind.
Good. Very kind indeed. If you can you try to find the one with the Playboy bunnies where they see Bigfoot's giant weenus?
Giant
Thank you.
ding dong, yes.
Whatever you call that. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, well, here's some very, very bright lights coming down according to this MUFON report. Let me add it to the stream real quick. What do we have here? Tell me. Oh. All right, I know what that is. Boo. You see the string, this line of lights here in the like kind of middle bottom of the screen here. It's just Starlink satellites. It's just boring old Starlink satellites. They're not talking about the lens flare things. They're talking about the Starlink satellites. Boo. Now, I would love to work for MUFON and like go ahead and categorize all these Starlink ones as Starlink and get them out of the way already because they take up about 90% of the sightings nowadays. Thanks, Elon. I love what Elon's doing.
Know.
He knew. He knew it, but he knew. And like nobody ever gets the memo. These news agencies, these local news agencies will be like, ooh, what were these UFOs seen? We have the story at 5. It's like, because this happens every other week. Stop it. They know it's Starlink, but they still try to tease it. And then there's always going to be people who never got the memo, like local people. And so it just keeps going and going. It's really annoying. And it takes up a lot of the database here now.
So once they prove that it wasn't a UFO or we have identified it, they don't take it off the website?
No, they'll just issue a correction or update the story. No need to disappear that it ever happened. But if they are any good, they update the story and follow up on it and connect the two articles together and stuff. That's just what happens.
Interesting. So I got two things. Do you want to watch the Jay Leno interview with the Playboy model first and then watch the footage? Or should we watch the footage and then get the public what the public masses reacted to this as?
Let's watch the footage first, and then we can come back to this little flare videos. What it looks like. Yeah, let's watch the actual Bigfoot footage.
Lore. Okay, it should be down there. Now this is stabilized. Okay. I'll go ahead and add it to stream.
Thank you.
So this is called the Redwood footage. Now this was taken by there was a tour bus. It was like a Playboy model tour bus. They were doing something near Redwood Forest, and they were driving back through it at night. And they were going very slow, I think like 25, 30 miles an hour. And when the cameraman's captured something, well, the driver captured seeing something on the road. The cameraman was nearby, and they began filming this. And then the guy then runs to the back of the tour bus and films out the back, so you get to see it passing.
To continue filming the creature.
Yeah, he continued filming, passing it. Now, what is interesting about this video is you see something wagging between the thing's legs, and what some people who study primates have said is that primates and apes, when they get excited, they just naturally get an erection, and that is what we're
Patterson
seeing here.
Footage when the boobs are bouncing on the female.
Yeah, we get very
Sasquatch.
sexy Bigfoot footage. We get the
Sometimes
we get sexual. So I mean, but whether or not this is actually his junk flapping out there, we don't know. But here we go, guys. Let's do this.
Let's see it. Thank you for the context, sir.
There's no real audio.
Okay. Shot on a potato.
This is replaying the initial one first a few times.
Potato cam.
Oh yeah, this would have been this is like mid '90s, I think. Now this is them driving away from it, so you see it now standing.
How is this
in
even
the road.
considered? Oh, there it is. Yo, I could fire that. Is that their cameraman? He's fired.
I mean,
okay,
they're driving down the road. Now there it is walking into the woods now. Once again, I'm not saying this footage is great. This isn't like the best footage ever.
Let's go back and see, because I'm guessing, can you play it at like 0.25? I'm guessing somebody slowed it down, stabilized it, and all this.
Yeah, this is all enhanced and all that. So you want to see it at
enhanced. Why is it at 240p? Well, I guess that's probably what it was recorded in
That's
back
what
then.
it's at. Yeah, I mean,
yeah, and people be like, can you enhance it with AI? No, because AI is going to try to fill in with what it assumes is there.
Here's another version of it. Let's take a look at it.
Maybe
this is cleaned up a little bit better.
Like, you can't enhance Bigfoot footage without it making things up.
It's 480p on this one, but I mean, the footage is what it is.
Yeah, it's not going to actually make it any better, unfortunately.
Yeah, this is probably like a high 8 camera in 1994 or whatever.
Yeah, I recorded all my UFO videos on high 8 cameras. It can get pretty rough sometimes.
And then here is the Jay Leno interview with the playmate that was in the bus, and she talks about this incident.
Let's get a feel if she was full of shit or not. Let's see.
Okay, and here's I apologize, guys. Jay Leno is a tough watch if he ain't standing around a car. I was never a fan of this.
With his voice and everything.
Hey, that was gonna be fair. All right, so I
It's
apologize.
for research purposes. Sorry, guys.
And I feel like I have to hit pause a lot on this, just NBC being NBC.
My next guest was here 2 years
Oh yeah,
ago, and
NBC
she
will
was
take us
Playboy's
down.
40th anniversary playmate. Recently, she was in the news again after she said she saw Bigfoot. She has tape. We'll find out. Please welcome Anna Marie Goddard.
It's like an OnlyFans stunt. You know how those chicks always do stunts nowadays?
Yeah, and because he opens with that, it makes me wonder, like, it could very possibly be a publicity stunt. Give us a reason to put her. Not that they really need a reason.
She's 90s hot.
Yeah, that's 90s hot.
Fuck yeah, very much. I love that outfit.
I want that set. This is my dream, is to basically have Jay Leno's 1994 Tonight Show set.
So Red Bar set, basically.
Basically, yeah. Kevin Eubanks and the band over there on the side.
Like, yeah.
These guys are all anthropologists fascinated by this Bigfoot.
Oh, get ready. Jay Leno's going to be...
Oh, she's beautiful.
Let's get right through this here. Not gobble. Let's describe now you're serious. I've been teasing about it, but you're serious.
No, I'm totally serious about it.
Totally serious about it. Describe.
Oh, my bad.
The incident.
No, sorry.
Okay, well, I'm doing this TV show called Adventures. And the main goal of this TV show this time was going up to the Redwoods, Northern California. And we had, been shooting for 5 days in a row, and, we were tired.
You were tired.
Well, yes, I was. Also, I have to include also that we were sponsored.
What was that? That was kind of like a weird thing to say. Oh, you were tired. Like, what's that? What the fuck is that about? That's not really innuendo.
By Arrowhead and Corona. So,
yeah.
So
you were drinking, you were tired.
Yeah, I have to admit, I really,
It's late at night, you're drunk.
But I have
Are you muted? You muted.
I'm totally muted. I was saying she's tired from all the fucking and the sex, is what he's insinuating.
Right? Is that what he's insinuating?
Like she's a porn star. She's not a porn
Exhausted.
star. She's just taking Playboy style nudes. Oh,
Could
unless
you
she's
even
also
walk
sucking.
when you were
Yeah.
when
How
you're
is the
banged
walk?
out?
How could you possibly walk? Yeah. Keep going.
What a creepo.
Because he wants to put his pee-pee in her BJJ.
You saw Ed Asner, didn't
I
you?
have it on tape.
Oh, you have the tape. All right. No, what happened? So, it was how late at night was this?
This was around 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock.
Yeah, it became dark.
So it was dark.
And it got rainy. And
Now, who had the? I mean, just the fact that you saw Bigfoot at the same time you had
I
the
think
camera.
she's truthful.
Explain
She's
kind of
telling
how-
the truth.
Okay, well, that's what I was getting to. Okay, we were partying. Okay, so this tape that I have, this footage. Was
Look at
not
her
shot with the big
micro
Beta
expressions.
camera.
She's
It
not
was shot
lying.
with a little
Yeah,
camera.
I'm saying I'm not getting. He's having fun with the story and all that, and seems very genuine in what she's just saying what happened.
Yeah,
Like,
she's not like begging him to believe her either. She's like, oh yeah,
she's
well
not
actually, this
fake
is what
laughing
happened.
or anything either.
No, I get like she's not acting. I don't believe that whatsoever. Here for the comments.
And we
Thank
just, filmed each other because we had fun. We were goofing off. And,
I would love to see that tape.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Get over it. Yeah, we get it.
Oh,
Yeah. You want to
So
dick her
that's why
down.
We were like filming each other, being crazy, having
Yeah.
Corona. Finally, we could open those boxes and start enjoying those.
Yes, we got enough plugs. And yes, okay, now.
Okay, beer.
Can I
And
just say that I believe you, Anna?
yeah.
Can we pause it real quick?
Oh my
Oh, yeah.
god, this poor woman is in between two.
Hey, she showed up
believe you,
dressed how
Anna.
she's dressed. She showed up. I mean, she could have dressed a little bit more nun-like with a ponytail and a hat or something. I don't know.
She's dressed classy for today's standards. I feel like for a late night talk
Dude,
show.
in the 90s fashion is back in style. They wish they fucking nowadays could dress as nice as that. That's a cool outfit. Very nice. Very classy and sexy. Real quick though, I'm sorry, not to
Go ahead.
switch topics, but JB Rants again in chat says, I don't want to be a dick in Sheila Alien's channel. UFOs exist. I just think it's human technology. That's not you being a dick. I don't know what it is. I believe a lot of what I recorded and saw in Tucson, Arizona was human technology because there's an Air Force base right there. They have weird shit, but I also saw like weird plasma orbs and stuff that was definitely seemed more like intelligent light beings of some sort. I don't know, but there's also raw like machine aircraft and things that cloak that the military has. Spoiler alert, the military has cloaking aircraft that can fly very low just above the treetops at night. Thank you. You may continue.
Real quick before we get started again, I want to thank Johnny Dangerously here on pilled.net. Welcome. And TSC90 says good Sunday fun. Welcome. I got 21 viewers over there.
Glad you guys are having fun, even though I did a piss poor job of preparing for this. Thank you.
I think we're getting like a little second win. Let's do this.
I'm sure all the people here believe me.
Well, let's show the footage and then we'll discuss it. Okay, here it is. Here it is. Take a look. Now you be the judge.
course.
This is out of the window of the van. Now
That's
is
better footage.
Of course.
Literally, someone in the audio, I mean, in the audience is yelling, "That's a big dick."
No way.
Yeah, you didn't hear that? Let me bounce it back real quick.
You know who's a big dick though is my talk show heroes YouTube 0662.
All right.
Because he put a big old fucking watermark at the bottom of the fucking thing where we're supposed to see the peener.
Oh yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, here's the list for the audience.
Now you be the judge. This is out of the window of
listening.
the van. Now this is where is
Come on, Jay. That's not a
I don't hear
bear. That's not a gorilla whatsoever. That's something different. That's Bigfoot.
now did the guy
Did someone say
Wow.
that's a big
After
penis
this?
or are you just
Yeah.
I thought that's what I
Camera
heard.
and
No, I thought that's what I
after
heard.
them, two
That's
other
a big
guys.
And did they
penis.
catch it?
No, they didn't catch it. It was dark. It was raining. It was really
It
terrible.
kind of looked
and I'm
suit
sure
like.
was
Did it look a
really
little
fast.
suit like?
There's a ghillie suit factor in there. It does look like the hair seems too puffy too, but then again, it's just raining. She said it's
No,
dark.
I believe that they would play a prank on her and all the ditzy girls that might be in the van or the lovely young ladies that might be in the van. I believe that grown men would do that and play a prank on them. So of course she seems believable because in her mind she saw what she saw. She believes she saw it. So
Yeah, but I think she would have mentioned if they would have to stop the bus or if there was maybe another vehicle traveling in the bunch
no,
ahead of the
it would-
vehicle.
if it's a properly done prank, they have that all figured out. They arrived there. They got the Bigfoot going across the road at the right time. and they don't hit it, and then they go back in the vehicle they came from. Like, you know, that's just easy technicalities. They called an Uber or something. You know?
I do appreciate that she's being honest, that they're partying, they're drinking Coronas. You know, she's not lying about the situation that she's in. You know.
Yeah, what annoys me is when they're like, "Oh, you were drinking, you hallucinated it." I've never hallucinated on alcohol.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, that doesn't put you. Yeah, totally.
Let's carry on.
So-
You could mute it too. She just looked. No, I'm kidding.
Video camera to see what happened.
Maybe we should have done that.
We
But
should
I think,
investigate
we
some of her
have enough
photos
to-
for Playboy.
Yes, we
Maybe
should
I'll
go on
take
a
that.
deep dive into
Deep
this
dive.
case.
Not a goofy
Into this
guy.
case,
Why is
yeah.
this like, let's scare the girl on the bus.
Okay, good.
Okay,
good
hey,
point.
that's your question right there.
What?
Jay Leonard brings it
Video
up.
camera to see what happened.
Maybe we should have done that. But I think, we have enough to
Now,
prove that this was real.
why would people not believe that that's just not a goofy
see-
guy? Why isn't this like, let's scare the girl on the bus?
Okay, good point.
Yeah.
Well, see, we didn't know where we were going. That was the whole point. We got lost.
That's true.
And nobody else knew where we were going. So
Mhm.
it was like impossible for somebody
Impossible.
to. Impossible. Yes. So that's why.
Now, has any rep like
Ugh.
shown this to any sort of Bigfootologists? To,
Yes. Oh, yes. We have. Actually, a lot of.
What happened to her? What does
researchers
she
have
look like
looked
today?
into
I'm sorry.
this.
Off topic.
when-
I can bring that up.
Yeah,
Oh, you want
I need to know. I gotta know.
Anna Marie Goddard. Yeah, why don't you look her up?
What road did she go down in life after this? I need to know if she's alive.
Make sure you take the blur off of the Google safety search. Remove blur.
Oh yeah. Well, this is for pill.net exclusive. Okay. I don't think that. Do they censor boobies over there? I need to find this stuff out. We can show
Pill.net.
boobs.
Those 21 y'all watching this. Do they censor boobies here?
I could do an exclusive topless stream on pill.net. I'm just kidding.
Ooh, I'd watch
I mean,
that.
if it's uncensored, they told me that they are uncensored.
You're tagged in one of my comments from Fixin' Time in pill.net. Yes, the plasma orbs are kind of strange. Zero, tough to understand how they do what they do. I have lots of pics, and that's Fixin' Time. He tagged you in
Yeah,
the
they're
comment.
bright. They kind of can imitate aircraft. I know that sounds crazy. They can morph into each other and make little orbs. They can float. They're in mountains. They're in the trees. They live in the trees. Anyway, I've seen it. Hi, Braden Dykstra. Thank you for being here in my chat. And you said, why can't I click on Braden Dykstra? Can you click on Braden Dykstra for me? Oh,
Yes. Well, you had it up there. What did Art Bell have to say about this? We can look up what Art Bell had to say about that.
I'm sorry. I roboted to heck. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you fine.
I was trying to click on Braden Dykstra. He said, what did Art Bell have to say about this? Do you recall anything about what Art Bell might have said about this at the time?
I'm searching him up right now. There is a few videos that immediately popped up. It was Art Bell's Midnight in the Desert, breaking news. So I might have to look. There isn't something that isn't a specific clip of his comments on this, but it is showing a few different things.
Yeah, so we're unlearned on that topic. You would have to Google it. Hello, Entropic Horizon. Thanks for being here. And I'm glad that we're popping over on Pilled. If you haven't signed up for Pilled,
All live viewers, yeah.
Sign up for Pilled.net. Get your screen name reserved over there, whoever you might be.
Sure, and I guess I'll throw it in the. You want to throw? I'll throw it in the private chat if you want to share the stream for that, just so people do want to click it.
Yeah.
Right.
Foxhole. They call themselves it's called Pilled.net, but also it's called Foxhole. Foxhole, but that's like the other name for it. If you noticed that, they have an app. You go to Foxhole.
Yeah,
app
totally.
For the website. Anyway, oops, I put it back into the private chat for you. Was that helpful?
What's that?
I pasted the same link back to you in the private chat. Did that help you at all?
Oh, yeah, it helped me a ton.
Okay, just making sure. So where are we at? What are we doing?
We can play this video. Did you say you had an update on her? We got some modern day pictures. See how she held up.
I thought you were looking that up. Oh, was I supposed to look that up?
I thought you were supposed to. Okay, my bad.
Oh, okay. Well, I figured you would already have her tab open with her pictures open.
Crypto.
I figured you're already deep down that rabbit hole.
No, well, that's you assuming. Makes an ass out of you and me.
Researchers have looked into this. When I think it's called cryptozoologists.
Cryptozoology.
Yes.
But I mean, didn't it leave tracks? I mean, it's snowing. Couldn't you follow the tracks?
No, it was not snowing.
Oh,
it was
snowing.
raining.
Oh, it was raining.
So big difference
Oh, I
there.
see.
So, no, but see, they came back to the place and they measured of how high it really was, and they figured it was like 8 feet tall.
8 feet tall.
8 feet tall, and it was like really big. So
Really
like
big.
500
I think some
pounds,
guys
so-
played a trick on her.
500
That's how I
pounds?
feel
Yeah,
because
it
it
was
looks like a
big. No,
suit.
it was
The problem
huge.
is people don't want to believe videos. That's the whole thing.
There's nothing super recent. I don't see any super recent video.
Can you
I mean,
can you pause the video real quick?
Okay.
yes.
As far as Anna Marie Goddard goes, her Instagram is private. So what? But I've seen some where it's like, yeah, she kind of the plastic surgery didn't hold up that well. Do you see the one I'm talking about? You probably
No.
okay. I'll bring it up real quick. I don't know. We're just shallow, weird people. Sorry, don't worry
We're
about
just
what
curious. We're watching a video. We're deep diving. This is part of the deep dive.
let me add my thing to the stream.
What
real
does this
quick.
playmate? What does this Playboy?
What does she look
model
like nowadays?
What does she look like
Like,
now? Who's seen a Bigfoot?
since we're all going to get old and we need to fear it, and the morbid reality is we're all going to get old and wrinkly and die. So here she is on the right.
She
so
doesn't look bad in that picture. I mean, she's
all right.
50 something years old. That's fine.
Holding up, the plastic surgery. She didn't go too overboard with it, but she kind of did a little
But that
bit.
does say 2002. So that's
Oh, yikes.
yeah, that might be a different story now.
Yeah, she's hiding
There's
herself.
some
So yeah,
risque stuff in
usually
here.
when they hide themselves like that, there's a problem. But whatever. I hope she's happy. I hope she's happy, and she hopes she has a family and a lovely life and all that stuff.
A Green Dragon 64 here on Pill.net says boobies are absolutely welcomed here.
Really? With titties and everything, nipples?
That's what Green Dragon's saying.
How about vagine and peen? I'm not going to show
Yeah.
those, but I'm curious.
All right, Pill.net, vagine and peen. What's going on?
How can we
there?
test the limits of pilled.net in a couple streams and just see if they can kick us off or not with adult consensual content?
Yeah, we'll find out.
Okay, cool.
This
Let's try
week. We will find out.
exclusively on pill.net. Send us cookies.
I
and we'll-
definitely want to do some long watch documentary streams on there. And I know some of the documentaries I want to watch will have some vagine and peen appearances here. And
Oh,
there.
wow. I'm excited for those documentaries. I have no idea what kind of documentary that would be, but it sounds interesting.
Yeah.
And we're going to be EFAPing, what's it called? Zeitgeist. One of these days here. We're supposed to do
Yes,
it.
and I'm very excited about that. I would like to do like as much as we can of it. It's a 2-hour movie.
Oh, I mean, yeah, if we don't finish it during the first stream, we'll pick it back up on a part 2.
Yeah, but we kind of started like reminiscing about that movie and how that was basically like what started a lot of contemporary alternative thinking.
I was just out of high school and I didn't ever look into any conspiracy theories ever in my life. Now, I'm sure there's a lot of like questionable stuff in that documentary looking back on it, but it did serve the purpose to wake me up and at least question things and think like, oh, so there is a reason why our government would want to start a war with our country, like hurt our own country. I just like conspiracy theories. I brushed them off and didn't think anything of them up until that point, until I was like 22. Good friend showed that to me. And yeah, I broke down crying when I got home. It was weird.
Nice. Yeah.
And then I woke up after that.
But we just thought it'd be amazing to come back and revisit it after all these years and kind of go down that magic road.
I just thought it was funny when they're showing clips of Bush being an asshole to camera guys and stuff.
Oh yeah.
He's just it was kind of funny. He was kind of a likable, funny asshole on camera. I'm sure he's an evil
just a light, funny
warmonger.
war criminal. That's all.
Yeah, funny war. I'm sure. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I didn't pay attention to politics until Trump, so don't worry about it. I don't mean it to compliment the wrong people. Captain Bipto says, "You sure that mass sighting wasn't just Anna's family reunion?" Okay. Are you sure that mass sighting wasn't just Anna's family reunion camping trip? Anna, that Star Wars girl who claims
she does
to
look
be
kind of German. She has kind of like a
she's
Asiatic
Lemurian
look, you know.
Yeah, she's part, German wolf person. That's what she says. I think she just does that to deflect from the fact that she's exceedingly hot and just to like feel more comfortable around people. So she has to say, "Oh yeah, I can squirt out my eye.
Yeah.
I got webbed toes. I got a hairy back. Sure.
Has
my
anyone
feet,
ever seen?
my feet stink. Yeah, sure, girl.
Have she ever done the squirting out of her eye?
Well, she
on the
has.
live stream?
She can do that. Yeah, I don't know if that's more of a flex or like her being humble. I can't decide. but she does. Yeah,
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, I don't know how would you
yeah.
take that.
She has squirted out of her eye on live on stream before. Yeah, and she
Oh.
claims to have stinky feet. I hear she's got stinky feet, which makes her even more attractive to some men.
Hey, does she eat a lot of pickles? This is a random question, but if she eats a lot of pickles, her feet probably stinks.
I don't know. She eats a lot of pixie sticks and spicy, extra spicy, crunchy Cheetos. Braden Dykstra says she has a bullet in her too. Yeah, her own mother shot her with a gun.
Wow.
You know what her mom used to do when she was a little girl was cut her hair with a bowl cut, a bowl on her head and cut.
Oh no.
That is a mom that is jealous of her daughter and being crazy to me. I feel like I'm glad my dad raised me because my mom went off to be a lesbian and stuff. But because bitches are crazy, dude. Like that's crazy to give your daughter a bowl haircut. That's horror. That's horrible, dude. That's mean and it's cruel to make her look like a weird little boy.
Yeah, no, I would agree with that. Yeah.
That's trying to make her less cute, less pretty, less attractive.
Yeah, because the bowl is meant for like mental people to. You just sit them down, you put the bowl on, you give them the little bowl cut.
Yeah, I mean,
like a regular haircut.
That never really caught on, but you don't do that to a little girl. That is cruel.
Yeah,
fucking cruel.
Is there pictures of her with this bowl cut?
There's some funny pictures out there. If anyone if any one of my mini moderators in chat can pull up these funny Anna pictures, go ahead and put the link in the chat. Otherwise, we'll have to, save that for a special Comicscape focused stream or something.
Oh wow, so her mom's been on stream, is what I'm hearing here from Brad and Dreska. It says Anna's mom was on stream once. Cecil was there too. Wow.
Yeah, I forget what her name is, but I guess she's a nice enough lady. But back then she's giving her daughter bowl haircuts, and shooting her with guns with bullets that go into her flesh.
Okay, I'm getting word from pillow.net that porn is not allowed, which I didn't assume it was, but documentary genitalia might be okay. So I got a might be okay with documentary style.
Is it porn if I'm just shaking my boobs and there's no they're out and stuff? That's not porn. I'm not just
no,
shaking
that's not
them.
porn. No, that's definitely not porn. No, not even by.
I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do that. I'd not do that on any platform.
I would imagine that was probably porn in like what 1920s, like silent film era. I'm sure it was like an old silent film.
Girls running and stuff. Like,
yeah, just like doing. Yeah, like that horse video on the side, but it's just a chick running.
Oh yeah. Showing some ankle. Ooh.
Do we want to finish up this Jay Leno and Kevin Nealon being creepy around this Playmate?
If you want to, it's about. Well, I feel like she was tricked, and she does sincerely believe she saw Bigfoot, and that the cameraman and other guys were in on it.
Okay,
that's how I feel. That's just my conclusion. But everybody,
no, I think that's a perfectly reasonable kind of guesstimation. I don't think she's lying. Yeah, I sense her to be credible, as Matthew Moneymaker would say.
I'm hearing in the chat that would be art to have boobs bouncing. Yeah, I'm not trying to be perverted about it.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying it's not art. Yeah,
like on Twitch, I think you can paint yourself nude as long as you're painting. Yeah, you can paint onto your body. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Jordan Horst said I followed MK on Pilled, but man, that layout in Pilled is confusing. Yeah, it took me like about an hour or two yesterday, just roaming around it for a second. But
it's kind of charming right now because it is very messy, and that's how YouTube used to be. It used to be messy. It's cool,
and that's how I'm at right now. But one of the things I like about it is if you're watching a stream on Pilled, there's a tab says games, and you can go over, switch it while you're watching the live stream that you're being entertained by. You can play like a number of games like Snake. I think there's like Minefield, and maybe it's not Minefield, Tetris. There's a few games though, so you can
make memes. You can do some people are heavy into the memeing, and the gifing, and you can make gifs, put them in there, put them in the chat, and I don't know what else. You can do all kinds of weird stuff on there. You can have conferences. You can have live video chat rooms with like people, like whatever.
Cool.
It's video chat rooms you can have on there.
We got to put together a conference. The conference could be fun. A live streaming conference, get the best of the best.
I was looking at the local libraries. You can reserve a conference room for 100 people for free.
Oh, let's put on our own Stephen Greer-esque disclosure project where we go up there and tell crazy stories. Like real ones, like ones that we've experienced.
And demand that they release the document.
Yes, demand it. Yes. That'd be awesome.
We'll do that. We should do that.
Green Dragon 64 on pill.net says, honestly, I don't know how you would make an erection look tasteful. Oh, I feel like I got some skills when it comes to
this sounds like a job for a gay man to answer. Don't even answer that. Do not answer that.
Why you always up to that? If I'm taking a self-portrait, make it look classy. A little necktie on it. Draw a little like handlebar
you sent me
mustache, a top hat.
It's been a while since you sent me one since I moved out here, but yeah, I remember. You did good. The first picture he ever sent me was a duck.
It wasn't that.
It was a duck pic. It was your zipper wide open with
yes,
with a duck's head sticking out of it. Instead of a dick pic, you sent me a duck pic. It was a joke.
Yeah, and I said, "Oh, autocorrect, damn it."
And then you're like, "I'm classy. I'm gonna wait 3 days." I was like, "All right." And then 3 days later, I was like, "Has it been 3 days yet?" And then you sent me the real. And anyway, we'll shut up.
And that's how we fell for each other.
It's romantic. We're gonna say that one to our cat grandchildren, our kitten grandchildren someday. Okay,
and puppy.
So, puppy. Did you know that they have free puppies here and they're gonna euthanize them at the pound? Can we go look at them?
I was looking at that earlier. Yes, I was looking at that earlier.
Can we just go glance at them? They're gonna euthanize
I'm down.
They're gonna kill them. They will kill the puppies if we don't.
Listen, we can't save all of them, but I will go there and I will.
We can save one.
Yes, I'll save one, and I will be very meticulous, and I will use a.
And if he chooses you to, and it's cool and all that, yeah, of course.
And I'll get them all lined up, and I'll be in front of the furnace to throw them in, and then I'll judge them, inspect them. If it's not one I want, I throw it in the furnace.
Yeah, you bring the measuring tape and everything to make sure that they're proper.
It has to have a good hiking ability.
Yeah, you can just help them out that day and help toss them in.
Yeah, give them a hand. I'll go ahead and euthanize them. Don't even worry about it, folks.
I can't wait. I can't wait to go to the pound with you to save one puppy out of all the puppies and see all the kittens that they're also going to kill and then want to come home and want to kill myself.
My only issue with that is in my head, how I want to get my next dog is if I find like a homeless dog wandering around and then he's like, "Yo, let's roll together." And then I open the car door up and he jumps in and then we go.
If they have a cat section, we need to avoid it at all costs. I don't want to hear a meow. I don't want to go anywhere near the cat section.
Okay. I want to say I've been to the pound here before and it is separated quite a bit.
I kind of want you to like scout it out ahead of time just to make sure we can avoid it because it's going to cause me distress. All right. I'm sharing something over here. There is a new comet that may be visible in September, and it's called
a new one.
Comet Nishimura.
Ooh, Nishimura.
So let's see if there's more information about this.
Nishimura.
Newly discovered comet and eclipse. Get out of here with your bullshit. Sorry.
Now that we're not subscribing to shit.
Nope. I have my ways around all that shit if they want to stop me. Newly discovered comet and eclipse, meteor showers, and other sky wonders are on the way. Our solar system has a new resident you might soon be able to see with the naked eye, if the sun doesn't destroy it first. A comet passing Earth may be visible without a telescope or other viewing device in September, but scientists aren't sure yet. That's because comet visibility can be tricky to predict. What we do know is it's new to our little spot in the galaxy, and it could be visible over the skies of far northern California and southern Oregon in September. Oh, just them?
Interesting.
Just them? What about Canada? They don't get to see it?
That sounds pretty close then, I would think, if only a small portion of the country is seeing it.
Oregon and Northern California and Canada. Yeah. Canada, you don't get to see shit.
No, they got the lights. They already got the thing.
Yeah, true. Amateur astronomer Hideo Nishimura of Kagegawa spotted the comet on August 11th while photographing the sky above Japan. The object was hidden in the sun's light, but his camera caught it, according to Japanese news sites and a Central Bureau for Astronomical telegrams report to Harvard University. Wow, they really get official with this shit. The International Astronomical Union confirmed Nishimura's discovery was a new comet on August 15th and followed the tradition of naming it after its discoverer. Since then, amateur and professional astronomers posted their photos and tracked the comet's path through the solar system on social media. The new comet is moving fast past Earth and is also speeding toward the sun, according to astronomers. You know what they do? They dive right into the sun. Sometimes they come out the other side. Sometimes they don't.
Yeah, really cool. And like what they're expelling is like gases that are being evaporized by the sun. So like the atomic tail isn't necessarily. It's always going to be shooting out away from the sun.
I remember one time. There's one that crashed into the sun and it caused a coronal mass ejection on the other side. It went. It's crazy.
Oh, on the other side of the sun. That's pretty wild.
On the opposite side from where it hit, yeah, because it kind of went through.
Oh.
But no, it went. Comet C/2023 P1 Nishimura is currently moving in front of the constellation Gemini, the twins, low in the eastern dawn sky. According to astronomy website earthsky.org on Thursday, blah, blah, blah. How to see the new comet with or without a telescope. The new comet may appear bright enough to see in the eastern sky over California starting September 11th. Ooh, dun, dun, dun. During the pre-dawn hours. Look for it near the crescent moon and Venus in the constellation of Leo, according to earthsky.org. Just tell us what direction in the sky. Okay, they did. Okay. Eastern sky, California, at dawn, September 11th. Be there or be square.
Yeah, check it out. It's the place to be.
Yep. It's the place to be, place to look. Yeah.
What was another story we were looking at today about? Wasn't space, was it? No, you were talked about that the astronauts made up to the space station. All right, they docked.
They did dock the space station. That's all. We had
Starship static fire. You guys want to see that?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
I have to get a drink here in a moment. I'm getting thirsty.
That's fine. Go ahead. I have something I can read here. Can you get me one too, please?
Yes.
When you get up. Okay. Do you want me to go on and read this one while you're doing that, or what?
Yeah, you go ahead and take care of that one, and I'll get the Starship static fire up so you guys can check that out.
Sure. We're over here on spaceweather.com where this is an AI-free zone. They do not fuck around with AI. If there's a mistake, it's not because it's AI, it's because they're humans. A CME, coronal mass ejection, is heading for Mars. Ooh, thank you. That door squeaks like a motherfucker.
Listen.
Yeah. Can you get some WD-40 for that?
Yeah.
Thank you. The mystery CME is heading for Mars. The mystery explosion described below has hurled a CME towards Mars. A NASA model suggests it will hit the red planet. Who cares what's going on Mars? I don't give a fuck. Why is it a mystery? Earth. Wow. Oh, he's going to unsqueak the door right now. Thank you. Earth orbiting satellites. Ooh, they typoed.
But it's not from an AI.
Sure. I mean, I wasn't going to think it was until they said it wasn't. Now I kind of think that they're using. Now I think they're probably using AI. You fixed it. Oh my god. I'm
the best.
You are the best. Thanks, babe. Okay, hold on here. Just hold on a second. Look at my beautiful door, my blank walls. And hold on a second. Because I don't want you to see too much of what's going on over here. All right. Dun, dun, dun. Back over here. Earth orbiting satellites. Satellites detected an M1 class solar flare on August 26th. We're not sure what caused it. Does there have to be a reason? Here's this spray of debris flying up from the blast site. What else would cause it other than the Earth was like, hey, like, I didn't know there had to be a reason. The source of the flare is hidden behind the sun's eastern limb, so we can't see it from Earth. Neither NASA's Perseverance Mars rover, which has a direct view of the area, nor helioseismic echoes of the sun's far side indicate a sunspot at that location, so it's a bit of a mystery. Soon we will find out. The sun's rotation will turn the blast site towards us in a few days. Dun, dun, dun. Maybe you guys just wait till it turns around, then you can figure it out. Update. I'm echoing. This was a long duration flare that had plenty of time to lift the CME out of the sun's atmosphere. Indeed, SOHO coronagraphs have detected a bright CME emerging from the blast site. Cool. Giant jellyfish. Ooh. Very cool. That's Sprite. That is electrical activity in the upper atmosphere. Yes. Oh my God. Thank you so much. Cool. How's everybody doing in chat? I'd like to check in with you fellows here. Thank you, everybody at youtube.com, in the live chat, and pill.net. Let's see here. DJ NDAA. Mars has no geomagnetic field. Its core is all but dead. Terraforming it would be useless. Solar radiation would nuke it to death. Not viable. Wow. I don't think there's any way to foresee all the possible ways shit could go wrong if we were to try anything remotely like that on a different planet, I think we would be shocked by what happens. It couldn't possibly even be predicted by any computer or AI model. What would actually happen? It could be disastrous, very interesting, or crazy. Ron Sheckelson says, search Robert Simmons. He made the CGI Earth. He admitted that it is a photoshopped because it has to be. Photoshop is for photos. That's all I wanted to say about that. And he made what do you mean he made the CGI Earth? There's only one CG. I don't. What? So is that the one?
I heard something earlier about Mars's geomagnetic field, that the core isn't like Mars is dead, so there'd be no point in
That's what DJ said.
There's actually some weird stuff starting up now where there's an increase in seismic activity on the surface of Mars, indicated by some of our rovers. If you believe the rovers are up there, I'm back and forth on it.
They might be in a desert in Peru, for all I know.
Yeah, or Queen's Island up in northern Canada, up in the Arctic Circle. There is a meteorite impact crater on an island. I'm just saying.
We see them launch the rockets. They launch them from Florida. They fly over us. They go into the sky.
Sure.
Where the fuck do you think they're going?
No, I'm saying we can put some on Mars, but we have to release those pictures. But we can also, if we don't want to release pictures from Mars, we can release the pictures being taken on Earth to cover up for whatever they're investigating.
You can directly download images from the ISS and maybe the Mars rover. I don't know. But if you have a USB dongle,
public information.
No, you can get it. You can pull it from the airwaves with your own thing. It's called an SDR radio dongle, USB radio dongle. It's the one you can use to set up a fake cell phone tower, so their cell phones will connect to your cell phone tower. That's just a USB thing. And then you can get all their data and everything. I don't know why you'd want to do that. You're crazy. But I use it to hunt ghosts because I made a ghost box with it. I used software that comes with it to turn it into a ghost box. I'll have to show you guys how to do that someday. It's kind of involved. You have to have like Windows emulator on your. Anyway, get yourself a $10 USB radio dongle. You can also pick up television with it. It's cool.
Okay, that sounds like an interesting thing to check out.
Something
can I
to
say
look into.
hi to a few people here on Pilled?
Of course.
We have 2 Wild Irish Rose. Welcome. Smot Poker. Welcome. Got Goa Strider. GOA Strider. Welcome. Welcome to that. We got 22 viewers on Pilled.
Awesome. Wow. That's fantastic. Jason Kirkpatrick, who you may know, says, you're talking my language. Does Jason know about USB dongles? I'd be shocked.
Oh, he's a radio guy. He's one of those ham radio guys. He knows all about
so he knows about the SDR, RTL, SDR. I've bought so many of them because they are like $10 to $15. I go through them, but I use them for ghost hunting and very successfully for ghost hunting. Pioneered it. There's our whole article written about me doing that on rtlsdr.com.
Yeah, Henry Thrawn here. He says the astronauts I worked with claim to have gone to space. Yeah, I'm not saying we don't go to space. I think we go to space. I think that's all as presented. I just think some of the information we get from space is censored or changed in some way to keep things secret.
And while we're on the topic of dongles, my favorite topic, dongles. This was June 21st, 2017. RTL-SDR.com, which is the website for the USB dongles that they use.
So this is the main hub for dongles.
It's where you go get your dongle. It's not only that, it's the dongle information database. They made an article about me. This is it right here.
I got a comment here on pill.net real quick. Sheila is going to have to help you turn on stickies. What is stickies? Are you aware of that on Pilled?
Stickies. Oh, yeah. You need to go bring up your pill.com. Yeah, we're going to do that live right now. Can you bring up your pill.com? And
you bring it live on?
Yeah, do that. I did it live.
Are you sure? Oh, you did?
Yeah, you can do it real quick. I don't think you have anything,
I do have a Sienna West Naughty America video up here, but we'll just pretend we don't see it.
And I don't give a fuck. Keep it rolling.
Okay, here is it up? I have it.
Got it right here. Okay, so you need to go to the stickers thing on the left, all the way on that left column of stuff. Click on where it says
Okay, I see stickers.
click on settings in the upper right over there, that drop down menu, and just click
Open.
open. Yeah, we can't see it. But yeah, there you go. Yeah, so I think that's all you have to do. And I don't know if it's going to count for this stream, but it should be activated for all your future streams, if not this one.
All right,
Cool.
Thank you very much for walking me through that. You are a saint.
Well, thank you to the person who originally told me that on Pilled. They sent me in DMs. They showed me screenshots of how to do that. I was like, thank you, because I would not have understood what the heck they were talking about. It is kind of a confusing website, but again, I find that a bit charming. So this person wrote a whole article about me on rtl-sdr.com. SDR means software defined radio. That means the software defines what the dongle can do. It can be a scanner. It can get images from the space station. You can use it to hack people's phones. You can use it to do any number of amazing tasks, or listen to any frequency bandwidth. If you want to be, you can talk to people over it. All kinds of crazy shit. I use it as a ghost box, and it was tough even figuring out how to. I set that up from scratch. So is over on her blog, paranormal investigator Sheila Aliens has uploaded a post and video demonstrating an RTL SDR based ghost box in action. Sheila actually doesn't use the GRQX ghost box software, which is what someone had already created to make it easy, but I couldn't get that shit to work, so I did it a totally different, like not even how you're supposed to do it. I use a software that's not meant to be used like for ghosts, but instead she just uses SDR Sharp with a frequency scanner plugin set to rapidly scan through the broadcast band. In the video, she asks the SDR Sharp ghost box a few control questions such as, can you say kitty cat, and can you say Nantucket? In response, the SDR Sharp ghost box appears to respond with those exact words. Her Facebook post with the video can be found here. Of course, this might all sound pretty far-fetched for most readers of this blog, because all he does is blog about the technical stuff about these radios. But it is an application that the RTL SDR is now being used for nonetheless. This is the cheapest way to get a ghost box going. It's fucking amazing.
Cool.
So here's you guys.
Yeah, I want to see
the video
in action.
Yeah, this is what it looks like. It's a cool little doohickey.
If anyone's there, can you say kitty cat?
I said, if anyone's there, can you say kitty cat? And let's see if you guys can hear it. Listen.
I hear it.
Kitty cat.
Kitty cat.
And the weirdest thing is when it talks over, it sounds like a robot. But let's keep going. I'm about to ask it to say Nantucket, and would you believe that it says, because that's such a weird word, I just pulled it out of my ass when I was living in Hollywood, California at the time. So don't think that the word Nantucket is going to be said over the airwaves. Oh God, the audio was very noisy. All right.
You say Nantucket?
Do you hear that?
Yeah. Whoa. Freaky.
Nantucket. I'll put the link to this article here in the chat. And you put it on pill.net as well if you want. For anybody interested to read about that, you can get yourself a little $10 dongle, that 10 to 15. I think the price has gone up since then, but I'll put it in the private chat too in case you want to put it over there on Pill.
Oh my God, I opened up the stickies and wow, it's coming through now.
Are people like using them? Can you show that?
Yeah,
Wait,
someone
let me
that
show
has
it
giant googly eyes strapped on their ass. It's like a chick.
Oh wow!
Thanks, Donnie Dangerously.
Fuck
That gets a red pill.
Yes, that's really funny. Oh yeah, so red pills mean like, blue pills mean you don't like it, which is fine.
Disagree. Yeah.
Yeah, it's it's a very interesting website. That's funny as hell. And
someone mentioned Devon Island in the chat, and that's the island I'm talking about up there in northern Canada.
You have two Wild Irish Rose who's in your chat. That's the person who made that nice banner for us, and they just posted it again right there. The banner that they made for us.
Yeah, I liked it. That was a beautiful banner. Thank you guys very much.
Thank you for that. Yeah, they're in your chat right now, so thank you. I modded that person. You might want to make them a moderator too. I think they work with the developer team here on this.
And
website.
I make them a mod by, is that a boot user? is that what a mod is?
I think it's the one next to that. Yeah, that one.
Okay. To Wild
Yeah,
Irish
boo,
Rose,
yeah.
you are now a mod.
Yeah, why not? She's good. I mean, could be. They are good. I'm gonna say they.
They are good. What are your
I kind of feel like it's a
pronouns?
woman, but I don't know.
Tell me your
Doesn't
pronouns
really.
now.
I'm gonna assume it's a woman.
Oh, I just got 100 cookies from
You're raking in the cookies
J2
today,
Dank. I like
sir.
these cookies. This is fun.
I never got cookies. I got pills, is what they gave me. That's really cool. You're raking in the cookies. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, everybody over there on pillow.net. Like I said, I think I'm going to be streaming exclusively on there. I think I'm going to be focusing my YouTube on more edited stuff, but I'll still archive it all on pillow.net.
You're gonna go become a pilled star and leave me in the dust.
That was my dream. I said, let me run this town. Let me run this. This is a nice town. I can walk in, kick the door open, and run.
I'm a big fish in this little pond over here.
Yeah, I'm a medium size. I'm a bluegill up in this motherfucker.
That's why I moved to North Carolina. I'm a big fish over. Ron Sheckelson. It would be nice if there's a way
That's
to
such a
filter out all the
Chipperson
white
kind of
noise.
name.
Yeah, there's ways to filter out the white noise. I wasn't getting, I just kept it bare bones, bare minimum. But yeah, you can put some filters to that and go further with it on Audacity. You can try to do that for sure. But in real time, no. There is actually filter plugins in SDR Sharp you can use, correct. But to what, you might be sacrificing what the ghosts are saying to you, because if you're blanking that out with a noise filter, some people think it's the noise that allows them to speak to you. And that's what they're speaking through, is the white noise, like that movie White Noise. So I kind of keep it noisy. Best ghost box I ever read was the what's it called? P7. Let me see. PB7 ghost box. Let me see. The SB7. Sorry, it's been like a decade. The SB7. Don't go and just get it, because there's different versions of it that aren't good. The one I had a long time ago was good. It had a noisy speaker on it, and that thing talked up a storm to me. Response intelligently. It's
Really?
a cheap little pre-made handheld ghost box that scans the frequencies really fast when you push a button. But it seems like every version I've tried to get it a couple times since then, and each time I get it, it's the speaker on it sucks balls. I have to put an external speaker, and it's just not the same as the first one that was just straight up just noisy. It's like they tried to suppress it, and I think that's a problem. You go suppressing the noise, and then it doesn't work as good. That's just my opinion.
Interesting.
But yeah, that's a good starter ghost box, but I'd go with the dongle instead. But then you have to figure out how to set it up.
Are you being paid for by Big Dongle?
I wish. Big Dongle, could you please sponsor me? I'd be honored.
I have that Starship Super Heavy footage. You guys want to see that thing crank up? They got the new launch pad.
Hold on, Henry. I'm sorry, but that is very cool. But Henry Thrun, real quick, he said, "Can you tell if you're hearing a ghost versus an angel or a demon?" No, I can't tell if it's my own mind causing it to say these things. I don't know, but people want to say it's a ghost. It could be Bigfoot talking to me through there with his mind. It could be aliens. It could be aliens.
I was actually just looking for a ghost box situation where they were filming it in the Allegheny National Forest, and it was a group of ghost hunters, but they were having Sasquatch activity, meaning like knocking on woods. They were hearing hoots and howls and all that.
Rocks and being thrown and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, rocks being thrown, and they activated the ghost box, and they asked it to ask where they were or who they are, and it went Allegheny. It said Allegheny through the ghost box. So it was a weird situation where even in a Sasquatch situation, it seems to be is that the Sasquatch bringing it up?
Yeah, it's like whatever you want to say. Like you could, it's really just what you believe, I guess. Because who's to say? I just like to look at it from a scientific standpoint. Is that something did respond intelligently to me, and even the radio guy had to admit. But also, real quick, I'd like to suggest extremesenses.com. They have software for Windows computers where they have ghost communication software that I have tested, and it works. XTS Spirit Box is a good one. You may carry forward.
Okay, yeah, I was going to let this kind of roll through. This was the static fire test on Starship Super Heavy.
Hi, Russell Hall.
Booster 9.
And we'll see it there once we actually get
Russell
to
Hall in the house. Russell Hall in the house.
to about 50%.
And what is important about this particular static fire was the first time with their new launch pad setup using the water-cooled steel plates. And hopefully it won't explode.
Because last time they didn't do that, everything went to hell, right?
Hearing
Cratered itself
good
out.
news sounds like our clock has started to roll, so we are less.
And this
than
is a
40
full
seconds.
fire,
Rolling,
going full power.
Static fire. T-minus 30
They're just
seconds
not
to
letting
count.
go of the rocket, but it's going full power for a few seconds here.
All cylinders.
Here we go. Yep, giving it the old 1-2.
I
This
might
is
like to
the
say
spin prime happening now. That's what the gas is coming out through the engines. The engines
this guy's a
cranked
rocket
up.
scientist up there. He spends all day playing a rocket science game. Hi, Rat Salad.
Here we go, baby!
3, 2, 1, ignition.
Woo! Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wee, wow.
Operation.
That
That's
is
the
really
water
fucking
spewing
cool.
out.
That's a lot of water. I guess that's a pretty brute solution to the problem of it overheating or whatever.
Yeah, fighting, literally spraying water at all these jet engines. Yeah, I mean, it looks beautiful. Yeah, it does look like it's just
It's
like a
really,
balloon.
it's beautiful innovation from Elon Musk, right? Is that him?
Yeah, what's crazy is that
His
was kinda,
scientists.
the plan. Was his scientist. The plan was to. They knew about these steel plates and water cooling it. They just kind of wanted to try to see if it was actually necessary, and they found out it would be necessary. But there have been some aerial flyovers, and they saw what could be some cracks in the launch pad. So it might not be enough to do the job. So we'll see what happens with that.
I like how Elon took the best scientists from NASA because they're too broke to do any of these experiments to figure out how to get it going. And he's like, I got the money. Just come over here.
NASA's counterpart to the Starship is the SLS rocket, which they've launched successfully to the moon just a few months ago. That's NASA's solution to getting a heavy lift rocket. But with a Starship, it's 100% reusable. And the main goal with this one, too, is this whole stacking giant robot thing that stacks the ships on top of each other will make it much more faster for turnaround time. He wants a 1-hour turnaround time on these boosters. So that would fly up, get something into low Earth orbit, get a Starship, then return to that same tower, and then you can fill it back up and launch it again within an hour. Is what the goal
Save
is.
some money that way. Wow, within an hour too. Yeah.
But we'll see what he does with this launch pad situation. It might need a much more rigid or stronger launch pad than anticipate. We'll see what he says about
Cool
those.
seeing them
cracks.
test it. Yeah. Okay. Let's check it out. We done there? Is that it? Are we done?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
That's it.
Cool. That's all for that. What else do I have? I said I would go back to this real quick. It's nothing too special. Oh yeah, I should take a hiatus so I can get some. I need to get the UFO footage. I need to redeem myself. I'm gonna take like a 5-minute break in a minute. This is a still picture of a MUFON UFO sighting that was just submitted. And over here is the sighting. This was Pennsylvania. 5 to 6 orbs in the sky fading in and out on August 23rd. Classic formation and disappearing, reappearing of UAPs right near Fort Indiantown Gap in Pennsylvania. I was told there could be helicopter drills in the area. Well, case closed. Which I did see earlier today, but these weren't them. I wondered if there might be some nuclear weapons there, and wouldn't you know, this area isn't too far from the 3 Mile Island nuclear incident. After the UAPs, we noticed helicopter activity in the same area. I do. I'm sorry, but helicopter, you lost me at helicopter. Confirmed helicopter drills happening in there. Because if there's confirmed helicopter drills happening in the same area, then that's what it fucking was. They're dropping flares. They look like flares. Let me show you the video. I mean, we don't have to call it what it isn't just because we want to believe. There are plenty of actual UFOs out there. Many of us have seen them. We don't need to hold on to flares, but hold on. See if I can bring up the footage. Cross your fingers. It's like 4 seconds, I think.
I got one.
Hold on.
The flare jumps in my mind right away. So let's see.
Yeah.
Now, people like to say flares. Hold on. Watch. See that one blinked out at the very end? Flares don't last that long. Blah, 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 blah. They do.
It all depends what kind of flares we're dealing with.
Yeah, they have ones that last that long. They do.
Yeah. For example, like aircraft, like the A-10 Warthog, for example, can drop these flares that have little parachutes on, and they'll light up a battlefield, so you can give vision to everybody on it.
Yeah.
And those will take a long time, very much like those. Something like this.
I could foresee the test going a little bit longer than anticipated during the day anyway. Like, who's like, really?
Oh,
they
yeah.
told you it's going to be there. It's going to be happening that day. Then that's what it is.
Yeah, totally. Absolutely.
It's not like then, they left and then UFOs showed up. That just didn't happen. Sorry. Let's keep it real around here.
That's all it was 9 seconds of that? Interesting.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, I guess you can hear his little kids around him, and he's just too busy being surrounded by his children and shit. It's a shame some people just don't take the time to record.
I got one.
He sounds busy. Let's just say that.
Can you pick me up?
A minute. It's really cute. Can we go do that? Can you pick me up so I can see it? Can you? Yeah. So he's busy. He's being a dad. I understand. Russell Hall, Sheila Aliens. I'm watching you right now. Does that count? You have to acknowledge me. So I guess that counts as you acknowledging me. You know, if I was Anna, you'd acknowledge me. You know, you'd make some perverted joke about me, but no, I don't even get that kind of respect.
I say, do you like the perverted jokes? Does that make you feel like,
yes,
oh, good?
Of course. Sylvan Forge says, do you speak into a mic when you ask? Yeah. Yeah. Or
wait, what do you ask? I'm sorry.
Do I speak? I think he's talking about when I do my ghost box hunting, ghost communication thing. Like,
oh, so like, is it? Okay.
I record myself ask. Yeah, it's probably the same. Well, it depends on the setup. Sometimes I've had a direct feed from the ghost box into its own. It's recording on its own track. My mic recording on its own track, but simultaneously. Sometimes I'm just being sloppy about it, and it's one mic recording me asking it out loud and the ghost box at the same time, just out loud on a shitty microphone. So it just depends. But I know the proper way to do it is, you know, a separate line for the ghost box audio, separate line for mine. I understand that. Sometimes I don't bother with that shit when I'm just testing.
Oh, see, I was
out.
interpreting it like, are you putting it into the ether, or are you actually putting it through a like, are you talking to it? Like, how are you communicating to it?
Oh, I'm not speaking into a mic. I'm just saying it out loud. Maybe like in the direction of a microphone. Depends on the situation. I've done it several different times in several different ways. Sylvan Forge says, I mean, does this ghost box require a microphone? No. It does not require microphone input. It just requires you to just talk out loud. Say it out loud, boy. No, why would it need microphone input? That'd be weird. Very weird. Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, no, you just talk. You just talk. Like you know how you had the ghost box apps, like Ghost Radar.
Yeah,
you can ask it.
totally.
Yeah, it's just like that. That's a digital ghost box. It's the same thing. Except, you know, totally different. What else? Henry Thun, have you done ghost hunting streams? Yeah. You might find some of those back in my live stream archive. Yeah, back in the day, sometimes I would just leave my ghost hunting like software running for people to come into the chat and ask questions and see if it answers them and stuff. I do want to do that kind of stuff again, but he said he doesn't want me opening up a portal in his house.
Not in my house. I said I'm down for going to a haunted like hotel or Airbnb or even like the Devil's Tramping Ground, which isn't too far from us. Let's open a portal there. I want to keep this portal-free house for as long as I can.
It's adorable how superstitious he is.
I was
I'm not
raised
scared
Catholic.
of no
My uncle was a Catholic priest, and he was like an
I ain't scared of
exorcist.
no
And he was like, "Don't." He said, "Don't bring any of that shit into the house."
That's because people don't know I'm able to handle these motherfuckers.
The
I ain't
last
scared
thing
of
I
no
need
ghost.
is some exorcism shit going on in my life.
My head spinning around.
Yeah, puking all over the place. I
think
enough
that
to deal
could
with
happen.
you.
That would be crazy if you had to deal with that. Throw me in the shower and like cool me off, get the demons out of me and stuff. That'd be
Like,
you
oh
don't want that
no,
to happen.
she's attacking me.
You've seen the
Putting her
worst.
breath all over me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, oh no.
Oh no, she's all over me. Get her off of me. Yeah, I think you could handle me if I become possessed. You can handle it. You have my permission to handcuff me for safety purposes. Douglas Dauntless.
Cool.
Yeah, Douglas Dauntless says build that portal wall. If it was my house, I'd do it. I would just leave a live ghost box stream going constantly on my channel. But people really think that just sitting there for people to talk to is just as bad as a Ouija board.
Oh yeah, I was told across the board, magic 8 balls, all that stuff. None of that stuff. Don't mess with anything in the spirit realm, is what I was told. And Henry Thrawn here says, I was raised Catholic as well. I'm Protestant now. Yeah, I'm not Catholic currently. I'm Christian.
But the Catholics are badass because they will straight up fight the demons, fight them back. You know, they
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah, I'm with it. Like, I would call a Catholic priest if I had an exorcism situation. The coolest thing about growing up Catholic was I went to this church and they had a literal holy relic in the church. It was a saint's finger that was in like a crystal jar. It was like her index finger. was all decrepit and weird. And I would sneak off. I'd sneak away from school.
And you'd
go,
sniff the finger, put it up your nose.
I'd sniff it, and I'd go, I'm going to take this. I weighted it out, put a little sandbag, and I'd run. Big ball chase me.
What would you do, though? What were you really going to say? What would you do? You'd sneak away.
What?
You'd sneak away and do what with this? Never mind.
I interrupted. With the holy relic? I just would want to have a holy relic. How cool would it be to exist in a world where I stole a holy relic and it's mine now, and people are looking for it?
That'd be great.
Awesome. Yeah.
I agree. Well, I always tell people we need to get a PO box, because when I had one, I would tell people to send me their cursed items and their haunted items, or blessed items, I guess. Whatever. Send me
I actually have a stash behind that. There's a old. you may have seen it, but maybe you didn't know you've seen it. Just over here in the house, there is a kind of a bust of Jesus, like a wall-mounted bust.
Oh, I noted his dusty ass up there. Yeah.
Yeah, it's dusty and all that. If you look in the back of it, there's actually holy oil and water taped to the back of it, just in case.
I didn't notice that. I saw something back there, and I thought it was just like discolored, or he needed a good wipe down. Or something.
You thought it was just decoration. No, it's holy war shit. I opened that.
Yeah, he's got this thing like it's all carved out of wood, and it's like you got like rosaries and like all this crazy like.
Yeah.
It's a great. I love.
I still keep the Catholic superpower shit. I still have it around.
That's awesome. Catholicism, aside from its bad reputation, but the act of like exorcism and stuff is cool that they actually acknowledge paranormal stuff, and that they also, I guess, say aliens could be a thing without them being demons.
Yes. Well, is the Lucifer telescope in the Vatican? Is that what I'm thinking of? I know the Vatican has.
That is in Tucson, Arizona. But yeah.
Okay, I know the Vatican has an observatory.
They own it, but it's in Tucson. Yeah.
Oh, I thought the Vatican.
And it's named Lucifer. Yeah, it's named Lucifer. The Vatican owns it. It's in Tucson because of Tucson's sky viewing properties. That's where I went, and so that's where I lived when I saw those UFOs for like years and years and years. Grew up near there. Yeah.
Now, is that the same one that was shut down for weird reasons a couple of years back? Like the FBI raided the place and shut it down. There was rumors
because of the porno. I think that one was in New Mexico.
Well, they after everything went down, they said it was because there was, I guess, some CP found in a computer. But the conspiracy was that there was something happening around the sun, because there was some observatory that particularly looked at the sun, and there was rumors that there was something happening around the sun, and that they were taking control of the government was taking control of the.
That one was in New Mexico, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, that was in July 2020. A grand jury indicted 32-year-old Joshua Lee Cope in connection with possessing and distributing CP. That was the Alamogordo, whatever that thing is called.
That's
Solar
interesting.
Observatory, whatever.
So they had to shut it down for 3 to 4 days for that.
Because he had CP all over their fucking
I
servers.
understand that, but 3 or 4 days, like a big facility like that?
That was a big deal when it shut down because all the data went black. They weren't collecting data.
But they're collecting data, so they're collecting, okay.
They were not at least posting the data publicly anymore for people to see what's going on with the sun. People got a little concerned. They covered it up with the CP story, whatever. It was just whatever. I think maybe they even replaced the missing data after it came back. But they had to shut all that shit down because he infested it with CP. I guess he just couldn't, just be a civilized human being. El Chavez says, I know this is totally off topic, guys, but have you heard that the tyrannical witch from New Zealand, Jacinda Arguing, is now a fellow teaching at Harvard? I didn't know who she
and
is.
Green Dragon 64 here on pill.net says the only spirit you should converse with is the Holy Spirit. I would agree with that. Yeah, totally. Jesus, what's up?
Jacinda Ardern, says El Chavez, is now teaching at Harvard. We should drive her out of our country immediately. Well, you take that upon yourself.
I don't know who that is.
We don't want to incite anything.
Yeah, that sounds insightful.
To each their own. And I, make a video about it so we understand what the heck's going on. Ron Sheckelson, the Catholic Church is evil, he says. My mom and grandma were Catholic, but fortunately, they never indoctrinated me.
Well, my mom, I think she was Protestant. She always said they worship, Mary and all that. And it says clearly that you shouldn't worship any other god than
there is something kind of like paranormal.
There's something weird about the gold goblets. I got out of it early, like 17.
The stinging, the creepy like Latin songs and whatever that is.
Oh yeah, yeah. Why? I actually would go to a actual Latin speaking mass on Sunday, and my dad would take me there. I'm like, why are we doing this? I don't understand literally anything that's being spoken in this whole thing.
It's a little intense. Yeah, I'd rather go
Very
to like
intense.
one of those fun black churches where like they're dancing.
Yes, those are fun. Yeah.
Yeah, we should go to one of those someday just for the heck of it. If they
I
don't
like
kick us
trying out
out.
different churches. I've been to synagogues. I hung out with rabbis and stuff. I've done it all.
We're on the Bible Belt. I haven't been to a church
Yeah.
since I was forced to when I was a child one time. That's it.
Yeah. Actually, I did the atheist thing for a while when I was younger, and then I got out of that because that's ridiculous. Then I actually came back to not that anyone's interested in this, maybe, but when I came back to Christianity through Buddhism, as oddly as that sounds, very similar to what Steve Cambion was talking about. It's odd that some of us take the same path.
Ron Chickelson says all you need is Jesus. Jesus doesn't need the Pope as a middleman. This is something
Yeah, I
to
don't
say,
trust that Pope. That Pope is weird, bro.
every Pope is kind of, I don't know, maybe not every Pope, but there've been a couple creepy popes. I think maybe the one before him might have been okay. I don't.
Benedict was like this ex like Yahtzee children group. He's like like Palpatine. He's like
Yeah.
Pope, he's like a goody two shoe, and I don't trust that either. They try to make him sound like, oh, he's the cool guy.
No, but he was still caught like licking a kid's foot or kissing them or something weird.
And
like
then he
that.
slapped.
Was
he
he?
didn't slap a woman. A woman
that
grabbed him.
Might have been Gandhi and not Gandhi, but what's that guy called? Not Gandhi.
Gandhi just had nice orgies. He just had
it wasn't the Pope
cult leader type orgy.
What was the guy?
No, it was Francis. Yeah, Francis.
Is he the
he
one?
kisses the feet, and there's a video of him like I want to say licking some kid's feet.
I think I got that. I don't think it wasn't the Pope that was caught doing that. It was some other the Hindu like some other guy.
Okay.
The guy.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't trust any Pope.
Anyway.
That's a weird position.
Somebody has to know what I'm talking about.
You ever see that video of the hologram Pope? He came out and spoke out a window, then he turned around and he instantly just disappeared.
No.
I gotta find that. Let me find that.
I've seen the video where one of the popes was getting a full-on lap dance like show from all these shirtless hot guys.
What?
Oh yeah. I don't know if I can. I mean, I'm pretty sure if I'm remembering that correctly. From shirtless men, and he liked it too. He's smiling. Yeah, here it is. Let's see here. This is old. This is old news, you guys. It's not new news, but it's old news. Let's see if there's audio, just so we can watch the Pope get down. How he likes to get down. Shirtless acrobats dance for Pope. This is the creepy Pope. Watch this. He doesn't take his eyes off of them.
What is happening?
I like Dalai Lama. That's what I was thinking of. Thank you, Russell Hall. You're the best. You're the best.
Oh yeah, Dalai Lama. He was the one that made a kid kiss his tongue.
Yeah. That's the one I was thinking of. That's one. Now look at these hotties right here. Bam. Why would you?
This is insane.
He's staring at them too. He's like.
Imagine sitting there going, "What the fuck is this? This is supposed to be church." Look at him. He's like.
He's flabbergasted and trying not to fall asleep at the same time. These guys are gay. I think they're gay.
Yeah.
You think they're gay?
Yeah.
I think they're stop. Or what does Red Bar call them? I think he's a sweet. They're sweet.
Oh, they got a little sugar in the tank. And the nuns are like waving the white flag. What's going on?
Fucking...
How's that nun got a disposable camera? It's 2023. You telling me that?
Inappropriate. That was like 10 years ago, but or maybe even further. That was old video, long time ago. So yeah.
I'm trying to find this Pope disappearing. There's a video of the Pope. He just vanishes, and everyone said it was a hologram Pope.
That's people like when it comes to 240p. People really start imagining some weird shit. Like
No,
he's turning into a lizard person live in front of us. It reminds me of the holographic guy on the pale horse, guy on the green horse in the middle of the rioting people during like the Arab Spring or something like that. I don't know what I'm talking about. But a holographic like apocalypse guy appeared, but it was just like a weird lens flare, maybe.
Maybe. Hold on. I'm looking to see if I can find the original.
My eyelashes, they're jacked up. That's my eyes are like that. It's just my eyelashes are not properly applied. I ripped them off as soon as this show is over. YouTubers, OMJ, says Waylon Todd. Rat Sad says lustfully staring. I know, like Oh my God, look at them looking at that, says Waylon Todd. I agree. Yeah.
Okay, this is not the best video, but I can't find the video. But do you want to see the Pope disappear in midair?
Yeah, bring it up.
I only found the clip on a React channel.
Fair enough. Full screen.
But this was it. I saw this live, and this was on the official Vatican YouTube page when it happened. So this isn't like this wasn't camera trickery that put on later on. Whatever it was did happen in that moment. I'm going to keep the volume off because I want to listen to any.
Yeah, this guy. Yeah, I agree.
But here we go. So he steps away from the window, and that's what happens.
You know how easy that would be to edit, like ridiculously.
No, but what I'm saying was that was live. Like that was.
Says who?
That happened in camera, like live.
Says who?
What do you mean? Says who? Says me. You don't trust me, baby?
No, I don't trust you. I also don't trust the source because I could take that footage from the news agency and edit that very easily.
Does anybody remember this? Does anyone?
I mean, I would need to see the original news video on the news
chat.
website. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm looking for. And that's another thing why I find it suspicious when I can't find a Pope disappears hologram.
It looked like he just walked into darkness and maybe there was like a frame per second glitch or something. Or like, that could have been it. But it did look like he faded away. But also could be shitty cameras.
Yeah, I'm looking at this video. Oh, wait, here we go. I found a more appropriate one.
Petridge Farm remembers.
You see, Petridge Farm's got that. They're going like leaning hard into like the cougar sex sales kind of thing right now.
I didn't know that. Live doesn't necessarily mean second per second. Yeah, it can mean 15 frames per second, in which case you're not going to see him walking. You're just going to see doo, 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 and then he's gone, Unintelligent, hefty feline. Hey, I have one of those. Wait, no, she's kind of smart. He says, they say, actually, weird. All right. Fair enough.
This is the video, and this is what I saw.
You know how long it's going to take us to EFAP Zeitgeist, right? That could be drawn out to like 4 hours, like accidentally.
Yeah, but I feel like that's not just like some like simple stream though. Like that's going to be an epic stream, I think. Don't you guys want to watch Zeitgeist? It's been like 10 years. Let's do it.
I do. I'm not even going to pre-watch it again.
Range.
Yeah, I'm just going to watch it again with you for the first time since I first watched it the one time, a long time ago.
Yeah.
Yep. So what do we do right now? You got something here?
I have that Pope video. Yeah, I can
look at what's going on with our.
This is half speed. This is how the video was uploaded.
VCR has joined the chat. I mean the stream. Welcome, VCR.
Boom. That's not no shadows. He had no time to go in no shadows.
I just look. There's no context. I need to see what was the frame per second doing for the 2 minutes before that. Was it choppy frames per second? How can you tell? That's utter and complete, out of context nonsense.
All right, I'll look deeper into it. Hey, what's going on, VCR?
Henry. Oh, hi, VCR. Yeah, VCR has said, "I'm hungry. Nom nom nom. Me eat."
Oh, Henry Thrawn never seen Zeitgeist. You have to be here for this, Henry Thrawn.
Whenever that is, we'll let you know.
Whenever that is.
VCR said, "Me hungry, me eat tape." That's what it said.
So it did eat a tape?
No, it tried to. I had to yank it out of its jaws very gently.
Ooh.
But it's fine. It survived. I don't know if it's the VCR. What's going on? Why can't a VCR? Why can't we find a VCR that doesn't eat tapes? Would somebody send us a VCR that doesn't eat tapes?
Johnny Dangerously says, "Who remembers a 12-foot man standing next to Trump playing in a photo? Trump's playing in a photo, huh?"
Oh, we're on pill.net. Johnny Dangerously said that?
Yeah, that's what Johnny Dangerous said. Look, 12-foot man next to Trump.
Let's find that real quick. I did not know that. Bye, VCR. You suck.
A 12-foot man would be pretty big.
Could be perspective. Let's see. Forced perspective.
Oh my God. All I'm getting is a bunch of. Trump lied on he's not 215 pounds. Does he? You don't.
Trump might be if he's a tall man.
Yeah, I number one, I don't know. He's tall. Yeah, 6'3", which I think is accurate.
He could easily be too. Yeah, for sure.
Well, they're
He's
saying
chubby.
he's heavier than 215, but I don't think they're calling him a liar because they're showing all these athletes are the same height and 215. But I'm thinking you don't. They don't ask you what your weight is, don't they? Take your weight.
Wait, who's an athlete? Trump?
No, but they were showing pictures of different athletes that are 6'3" and 215 pounds, and then they
To
showed
compare
Trump
them to
next him.
Trump?
Yeah, and they
But
put
Trump's
side
not
by
an
side.
athlete. Why would they use athletes?
This is what I'm just.
Why
telling
did it
you what
not
the
find
wacky news is doing.
older chubby men that are Trump's age and with big tummies and stuff? That not athletes. That doesn't make their muscle.
That's one of the things
What?
I'm thinking of. Like, aren't they bigger muscle wise
Why
than
would
Trump?
they
But
go
then
for
also, but what I'm saying is they're calling Trump a liar. When I'm going, I don't think you are the one who. I don't think the cops go, "How much do you weigh?" and they write down
I think
what
that's
you tell
really
them.
weird for them to be like, oh, well, let's compare Trump to athletes who have muscle and like all that shit matters. That's going to be completely different body composition and appearance. That's so weird. Just find other old men that are 6'3" and fat. That's it. She's not that fat. He's whatever.
He's average for that age. Nothing.
It's whatever.
Crazy.
It's just normal. Yeah, he's not even fat. He's just Trump.
Can
But
someone?
no.
I want to see this 12-foot man next to Trump. Someone shoot me a link or where to find
Jamie,
that. I want to see
bring
that.
that up. Bring it up,
Jamie, bring that up.
Tuna? Oh. She like adjusted her sleeping position right when I said that. It was cute. She said no, she's not going to do that. Trump, 12-foot man.
Yeah, I'm looking 12-foot man next to Trump on piano. What
Anyone
is-
wants to be our producer for free at no pay, please. let us
Yeah,
know.
you guys like no pay.
Yes, we'd be happy to have you on board here. Yeah, they try to scrub these silly conspiracy theories, whether they're silly or not, from the internet because them dangerous information to have out there. Dangerous misinformation. So there's Google Video used to have a lot of cool conspiracy theory, little documentary and got crazy shit, and even YouTube, but they kind of cracked down on that stuff a lot. Definitely demonetize it and even got rid of some, even the flat earth shit. Just let these people talk about, the people that used to make videos like, look, he's morphing into a lizard person live.
Yes, I love those. Yeah, the classic reptilian.
That's always
shapeshifter
fun.
stuff. I love
Yeah.
it. It's a fun time.
That is
Maybe.
good.
Who am I to say that that's not what's happening?
Good fun viewing.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, it's like who cares what his weight is or if who's lying about it? Doesn't make any sense.
Suspicious Observers is I guess that's a channel that Joe Bio 101 has suggested everybody check out. Sounds familiar. I think that's the one we EFAP'd that did the Top Hat conspiracy, possibly. I don't want to say that. No, maybe not.
Oh, yeah, Unveiled Minds. That's what it was.
Oh,
Or
that's
Mind Unveiled?
okay, totally different. Yeah, Suspicious Observers, Unveiled Minds, two different things.
I like that Top Hat conspiracy. I was with that. That was interesting to find out about the blue pill, it being a mercury mercury tablet.
That explains why they're all blue pill people are bonkers. Oh yeah, Suspicious
Mad Hatters.
Observers. I am subscribed to them already, so that's cool. It must be a good channel. That's kind of like a Dutch scent, like space weather causing earthquakes, causing coronal mass ejections and disasters, and cool. I like that kind of stuff.
Totally.
Anyway, I guess we're going long enough for today. I'll try to plan it better. I'm sorry about the UFOs. Or should I give you guys the link.
Chill stream.
If you guys go back, the videos I was struggling to show you, I did post every single individual link to the direct video file for those UFO videos from Italy. There's 3 of them. They're from the other day. It's in the chat. It's in my YouTube chat. It'll be in the YouTube chat replay as well. So it's not going to go anywhere. Those links are there. Investigate for yourself. Blow it up. Zoom in. Look at
Question
how
everything, folks.
Yeah.
I may do a part 1 stream of the Mars rover hypothesis on Pilled after this.
Okay.
If maybe.
tonight?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'll think about it.
Yeah,
I might
you
let
wanna
it go later on. I might do like a late night stream over there.
Yeah,
I wanna
you're
look into
raking in
that.
the cookies. Keep it going.
Raking
You got
in
like
them
a
cookies,
pile of
yeah.
you got,
500 cookies. Oh, I missed a couple cookies.
Wow, you got so many
Oh yeah,
cookies.
I got another one from J2 Dank. Thank you for the 100 cookies. And Johnny Dangerously
Wow.
gave me 100. Oh, 200
I would love to
cans.
know what all these little are these different currencies that you have to then do you have to turn cookies into pills or I don't know. That's cool.
I don't know.
I know that's really neat. But yeah, they have
Very
silly, cool, like cute little currencies over there on pill.net. Try to get over there and figure it out, people. Figure it out for us.
Yeah. Hey, let that and like they're open to hearing constructive criticism. Like they want to hear
Yeah,
what
I wanna-
makes their site
yeah.
better. I'm telling you,
Yeah,
but
they
my
s- they'd
favorite
send us,
feature is
you
the
know.
game functions, the game tab on the streams. I think it's cool. You can
I'm
play
glad you like
Snake
that.
or Tetris while you watch a stream. It gives you something to do.
Maybe once we start figuring it out more, we could show people how to use it. You know, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Very, very cool. We're gonna get going here off of here anyway. If you want to follow MK Ultra over on Pilled, let me see here if I can get this link correct.
Oh, good. Copy it. Throw it in private in case you don't have
Oh yeah,
it.
it's a whole like different number. It's not like an address. Okay, yeah. Put that in the private chat again.
Okay.
So got it. Comments. I'm putting the link right now to MK's.
Thank you very much, Sheila.
Still, certainly. If you guys could go, if you want to get signed up and like go over there, or just go over there and watch.
Yeah, check it out because I'm going to do a. There's like 3 10-minute parts of this Mars rover hypothesis that Richard D. Hall, a British investigator, did, and I think I'm going to stream snipe part 1 tonight. I think that'd be a nice, quick little.
Do you want me to join you, or are you guys a solo?
I would
thing, or-
love if you joined me. Yeah, would you be down?
Yeah, yeah. I just need like a 20-minute little refreshment break, and I'm good to go. Yeah.
Same. Cool.
Very good. Okay, everybody. Well, we'll see you guys over on pill.net if you join us over there. I'm done streaming for the night on YouTube, but I appreciate everyone who has been here. Appreciate Waylon Todd for his 10 foreign currencies and for Chris.
I think that's euros.
What is this?
Thank you
Is
very
this
much, Waylon Todd.
euros?
I think that's euros.
Is that
yes.
that's the one that's more than dollars, right?
Yeah,
Somehow?
I think for every dollar it's 10 cents over the dollar, so that would be like
Okay, because last time
$11, I
he
think.
sent one, I said thanks for the euro, or maybe because I should have said euros, but everyone in chat was making fun of me for saying something wrong. I said it wrong somehow. I said thanks for the 10 euro. Maybe I'm supposed to say 10 euros. Is that how it is?
Yeah, I have no clue. Let's be
Plural?
honest with you. I'm
Everyone
winging
made
this.
fun of me, and I got really insecure about whether or not that was even a euro.
I remember
symbol
I
right
bought
there.
a Red Bull in Ireland, and I said, "Holy shit, this is expensive." That was in 2011, so I'm assuming it's a
Wow.
lot more.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it either way. I was insecure about like saying the wrong currency or something, but euros. Thank you for the 10 euros. Chris Holmes, thank you for the $2.
I said it's pounds. It's pounds. 10 pounds. Okay.
Oopsie daisy.
I
He's
don't
laughing at me
understand.
again. Jabba's laughing at me again. Shit. This is what happened last time. That's okay. Deborah, you stayed with us the whole time. Thank you.
Oh, thanks, Mom.
Thanks again for the awesome alien cup. It's out there. We'll have it in the morning for coffee. Very cool. Okay, so 10 pounds. Thank you for the 10 pounds. We'll get it eventually. You didn't know either. A euro looks like an E. Whatever that means.
Isn't that what that kind of looked like? Am I tripping balls?
When it says Jabba, sort
I
them
trust
out.
you. I mean, I trust you. I'm not saying you're lying. I'm just saying that looks kind of like a little
They're
bit
gonna
like
come
an E.
sort us out. Oh no. All right. Well, thank you for sorting that out. I'm learning. I'm not used to getting super chat, so I don't know any of these currencies. So it'll be a fun road to go on. Patrick T. Euros is plural for euro. Don't confuse me. Euro, just euro. Okay. Anyway, yeah, that's fine. We're good. We're good. Thanks for the pounds. And apparently it's euro, not euros. Okay, I was just wrong because it's pounds anyway. And Jabba, are you staying on? Well, it would be like in character for you. That's what you do. All you do is lie, Jabba. You've said plenty of lies about me, like many times.
Oh, I think Jabba's a fine person.
He lies about me constantly. I've seen him do it in other streams. He's a wicked man. Oh, you want to see Jabba's music video? You see his little avatar there? He's
Oh,
got a music
totally.
video.
Oh, I want to thank Jordan Horst. He just popped up on my Pilled chat. Welcome. Thanks for coming on over to the Pilled side.
This is Jabba's song that he sings here. It's called I Drink from a Puddle. Hold on, let me bring it up. And we're going to, I guess, kind of play you guys out with this, and then we'll end the stream. It's a beautiful song that Jabba sings. Here you. Okay. Thank you, everybody. We'll be over on build.net.
Yep. Watch for us. Oh, I like this.
I drank from a puddle. The water was brown. I drank from a puddle in Chinatown. I
was feeling thirsty. Had too much to drink. I needed some water, but couldn't find a sink. I saw little pools of brown water on the ground. I got on my knees and lifted up like a hound. I drank from a puddle. The water was brown. I drank from a puddle in Chinatown. I drank from a puddle on a rainy night. I drank from a puddle. It tasted alright. I did it once, and I do it once more. I'm not ashamed to make water from the floor. I drank puddle water. I drank puddle water. I drank puddle water. I drank.
Real quick, something way more important than Jabba's terrible singing. If everybody could just go subscribe to MK's channel on YouTube. We're going to be having exclusive content, right? Hey, I can't hear you. Are you like...
Hey, everybody. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. We got some exclusive content coming. I got a retrospective I'm working on of the Planet of the Apes trilogy, the recent one, the Matt Reeves one, and Zeitgeist we're going to be watching soon. And right now I'm
is your
getting ready.
channel... Is it MK Ultra Hikes or Hiking? I always forget.
Oh, I always forget too. Let me
I
look
think-
real
okay.
fast. MK Ultra Hikes, Ant Hikes is what I'm seeing up here.
No way.
But why does it say
Is it-
Ant Hikes on my YouTube?
Well, things are mysteries. In this world, there are many mysteries. MK Ultra Hiking is what I feel like it is, but I'm probably wrong. That's right. Okay.
I mean,
I'll
that's
put a
what
link
it
in the
is.
chat.
Yeah, MK Ultra Hikes. I'm looking right
It's
now.
at MK
Call me a
Ultra
liar.
Hiking. Wait a second. Yeah, but look, click on this link here. MK Ultra Hiking is the URL. Look at your address bar. What is the URL? It's there.
It's a
Look at
bunch
the
of
address.
crazy numbers. It's like a C. It's a bunch of crazy enough.
You're
stuff.
off your rocker. You're off your rocker.
That's what I'm looking at.
Okay, look in the private chat and put it in a link. Can you click that link I just sent you? So it has MK Ultra Hiking. Click it.
No,
Yeah,
I see what you're saying.
Is it two different channels or?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay, that's fine. It'll take you to the same place. But at MK Ultra Hikes, I don't think takes you to that if you use that in the URL. So be careful, folks. Watch out what you're doing.
Oh, I wonder why that is. We'll have to look at that
Be
here in a little bit.
cautious.
Here, I'm throwing you I'm throwing you what's in the address bar.
Okay, MK Ultra Hikes works as well, but so does MK Ultra Hiking. I don't know what happened there. Okay, they both work.
I don't know why I would say MK Ultra Hikes if that wasn't what it is. But thank you guys so much. Yeah, I thought I was going to lose a bunch of subs after rebranding, but it's a little bit of a flexibility, a little bit of a.
Yeah, if you guys can help them out a little, keep give them subscribe. We're gonna have unique, exclusive content on your channel.
Totally,
with
100%.
Talking about entertainment stuff, movies and stuff that we are watching and being forced to watch and being forced to hike. I'm gonna be forced to hike.
Yes.
When he lets me out of the house finally. It'll be good.
Yes.
Yep. All right, everybody. Just want to make sure we plugged you real quick. Let me
thank
put
you.
that up on the screen. MK Ultra Hiking and MK Ultra Hikes. Both will get you there. Everybody, have a great day. We'll be over in pill.net in like 30 minutes. Cool.
Yep. All right. Sounds good. Later, everyone.